Hello, everybody. If you're wondering why I'm alone, Bobby has gone to get a big load downstairs. Yeah, it's handling with delivery service. So you got me for a couple of minutes, and Thana will be coming in a little bit later on, right? So, yep, Con, Bobby, and Thana will be joining shortly. Right. So how's your week been? Let's see who's on the chat. Say hi, man. Let's see. Das is really early. Vincent, hey, what's up? Bluefish, bluish blueback, right? Welcome to the show. And here we answer all your questions about what car to buy. So here's something to help you out in asking the questions. Don't just ask like, how about this car, how about that car. I want you to take this opportunity to not ask theoretical questions. Ask cars that you really intend to buy, right? And then if you can, at least let us know. Don't say like 300,000 what car to buy. I mean, let us know like fun car, family car, SUV, weekend car, something for us to know, right? Okay, so we got so many questions over here. Starting ready. Hey, Thana, what's up, man? Thana will be joining soon. Got Gopal, Gary, Alien Under, Kevin. Oh, by the way, join us on Horizon, Facebook, facebook.com/Horizon, because that's our Facebook live, and there will be most people hanging out over there. You can chat with everyone over there. We can reply directly over there. So it's where the things are happening is in facebook.com/Horizon. See down there, facebook.com/Horizon. We can interact with you more over there. All right. Hey, Jensen, Danny, low budget racing. Okay. Hey, bluish black, no problem, man. Eric, Obli. All right. Let's see what questions do we have right now. Hey, Bobby back already. Wow. So fast, Bobby.
Sorry.
Now he's lagging.
I is back.
Is back.
My massage bed arrived.
Whoa.
I bought a massage bed.
Okay, answer this one first. Then we go back and ask how's your week every day. Okay. Toyota Cross Hybrid. Hey, Bobby, have you driven this car, bro?
Wait, I drove the Toyota Cross, but I cannot recall if it's hybrid. It's young. The one we drove is hybrid. No, it's not hybrid. I cannot recall. What are you talking about, Jiang? Yes.
You haven't reviewed the car. HP when I drive it. You haven't reviewed.
Oh, HP. Okay.
HP when I drive it.
Not me. Okay. So don't know yet. But Toyota hybrids are like the most reliable hybrid. Right. But anyway, don't know the price. Don't know. So cannot answer. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, you haven't went through the question one, is it?
Well, this is the first question. All right.
Wow, this one for you, bro. Hey,
what's that?
Sorry, you press and I press at the same time. Sorry.
Yeah, you know which one I don't like, really.
No, the funny thing is, right, Vincent specified 10 speed as if to make it better for you.
Bro, 10 speed, man. Okay, it's the newest gearbox from Ford, the 10-speed gearbox, right? Yeah. It's a top converter, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, the old 6-speed select speed, I don't like. I don't like the gearbox at all.
You don't like the car, right?
No, I don't have a big fond. I'm not fond of Mustangs 2.3, especially 2.3. It is the 5, the engine sings so nicely, but I'm not fond with the 2.3 at all. Yeah. So, bro, you know my pick already, man. It's quite straightforward.
Yeah, Thomas is a Porsche guy.
Okay lah. The Supra 2.0, the price you pay is like what, 300, 280 or 300, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, there's a lot of money to pay for a Supra, but it is still, if you enjoy like driving, like spirited driving and curvy roads, I think I'll leave the Mustang alone. But if you want the car to look damn good, right, the Mustang is the only one that looks damn good lah. Right? So my pick was the 718 Cayman because I just like the small, tight, agile body. May not be the fastest. Actually, it's the fastest among these three too. Yeah.
actually you made your pick already, you know, amongst this segment. Your car arriving the M2. So
Yeah,
around this
M2.
price point, the M2 is around this price point. I know yours
You
is
get the
M2
second
Pro,
M2, yes, not the CS. Get the M2, not the C or the CS. Get the base spec M2, 260,000, 270,000. But bro, the interior, sorry, it's so like basic. The Supra more special, the interior, you know. Yeah.
out of these three, Mustang suits me the most because of the size of the car, the looks of it. But I think which one I would enjoy driving would be the Cayman, no.
Okay, no? All right, let's move on. All new hybrid Volvo with 3-cell batteries no longer come with twin engine, only turbocharged. While engine performance is maintained. Does it make any sense? Little info on this online. So
they enlarged
they
the
stopped doing
batteries,
the
right?
twin charge engine. They don't do the twin charge anymore, just turbocharge.
Is it that they up the? I mean, there are many ways to maintain engine power, right? There are just many ways, and I think this one they have a larger battery, right? Are you talking about system output or just purely the engine output? System output, the I don't know what he means by 3 cells battery, but the new Volvos they get like what 466 horsepower. The old ones are 407. Anyway, turbos is more efficient than superchargers. So if you have the electric motor that covers the lower speed applications, right, you don't need the supercharger. You don't actually need the supercharger. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think this is a place to discuss technology and all that because it will waste everybody's time. We're here sort of to answer what car to buy, right? Sure. What's that, Thomas?
It's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah. I think CV Tan. I mean, this kind of discussion, right, we really encourage. But if your discussion remain on YouTube, right, it's very hard to reply you, tag things, post pictures and links and all that. This type of discussion is perfect if you watch this live on our Facebook page, horizon.com, facebook.com/horizon. Then there can be a lot of meaningful discussion there. People can post links, videos, pictures, and all that. YouTube commenting system is just rubbish, right?
But yeah, it does make sense. I mean, to answer the question quickly, it does make sense that what Bobby said. You don't need the turbochargers are rather fast now, and then you got the hybrid power to kick in. I mean, electric power to kick in. You don't need the supercharger. I think. Yeah,
because
given the amount
supercharger mainly for low speed, before you have enough exhaust gas, right? You use the supercharger that's driven by the belt. But superchargers suck engine power, with the pulleys. Yeah.
All right, Jordan, C43 pre-facelift or facelift. Of course, you can save money by going pre-facelift, that's for sure. But I don't think you save that much either, all right? Especially looking at the sedans. I would definitely go facelift, Jordan, because number one, you got a better gearbox, the 9G-tronic, and you are fitted with the AM. If you're getting Malaysian spec cars, there's an AMG performance exhaust. It sounds way better. Okay. If you buy a pre-facelift, I always tell people don't listen to how the actual exhaust sound on the facelifted, because when you do, you'll feel like short change. But if you can afford and you can pay a little bit more, let's say 30,000, 40,000 premium, definitely go for it. Because AMG exhausts are the ones you can't aftermarket like M performance exhaust. You cannot. Aftermarket is very difficult. Some people retrofit it, but no one's going to do it for you in Malaysia. It's very hard. Right, and you got the button.
So Thomas, I want to ask you, the price difference of a pre-facelift versus facelift, right? The money that you save, right, is impossible to mod your pre-facelift to be as good as the facelift, right?
No, because the gearbox you can't mod the gearbox, right? And you don't have
Yeah.
the AMG.
Oh, the gearbox is way better. The gearbox is way better. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you get the nice nice LCD screen, which I don't like. I prefer the analog screen, but for some people it's a plus, like, definitely. So if you have the money, please go for the facelift. It's absolutely worth the money. You'll thank me later. Okay.
Okay.
Again, done. Bobby, anything to say about this?
No, Golf GTI can do daily lah. Megan is like barely can do daily. Golf GTI definitely can do daily. Like that. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's still
I
one of
think-
the most practical cars out there. I'm driving the Mark 5 Golf GTI around. I'm like, why would you? What else can you buy, right, for this kind of price, for 50,000, 40,000? I'm like, wow, it does so many things. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that the Golf R has taken the historical place of what the Golf GTI was supposed to do. An everyday, dailyable, very, very sporty hot hatch, you know. So the GTI now, right, with its horsepower of what's the horsepower? 230?
245.
245. It's no longer this kind of horsepower in today's world, right? Is what a BMW normal 328i. You know, it just to me is
Dull.
yeah. What I want to see is I want to see like a 300 horsepower Golf GTI, and then the Golf R is one without rear seats with roll cage. You know, this kind of stuff. Then we're talking. Yeah. Then we're talking. Yeah, lor.
Yeah, you're right, because in 2000 and I think 2008 or 7, that's
Yeah.
when they launched the Mark 5 Golf GTI.
Yeah.
It has the turbocharger 2.0. It has the DSG. It has multiple independent suspension in the rear.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, like it just like destroyed the performance in the categories. Like
Yeah.
it destroyed everybody, yeah.
So
Whereas now your Megane has what, 280 horses, right? The RS 280 horses. The I mean, even Toyotas, man. I mean, wait, what the hatchback? No.
I haven't gone. Okay, if you're looking at buying a Golf GTI, there is a certain Golf R for sale from a very, very famous person called Ivan Kong. He might throw in a lesson or two about how to drive. You know, you can buy his Golf R off him. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's hard to beat the Golf R, lah. Like you can talk about like Megane being like more sportier and everything, but really, yeah, golfs are just so good. They're so good. There's nothing to complain, and it's a very respectable car, actually. Very respectable. Yeah. As much as I love my Megane, I still think golfs are to be respected. Yeah, so much. Yeah.
But Megane drives more special. This is the same argument between like the Mazda 3 and the Civic FE, you know. The Civic is you can't argue, but the Mazda 3 has that little zing that the Civic doesn't have when it comes to handling.
Correct.
Mm.
FK7 manual 1.5 turbo. Where got FK7?
What is that?
Manual. What's the FK7? Honda FK? No.
Honda, is it?
Oh, okay. The Euro. What's that? Hey, got such thing 1.5 FK7 in Malaysia, man. Or maybe he's not from this Malaysia.
Maybe people brought it in.
Oh, you got all.
Screw that lah. Just buy a F30 lah. Come on lah. Don't overpay just for a shorter back law. It doesn't make sense law. It's a Civic lah. You have to really hate the Civic to buy this, you know. You can buy the FE Civic lah. Why the hell you wanna? I mean, of course you can mod it to look like the FK8R lah, but what do you get out of it? You're sitting inside the car. Whatever you mod is outside.
The chassis. Oh no lah. I think daily and farm weekend car. I think you go for the 330i lah. If you want a hatchback that bad, look for Megane. No,
exactly.
But yeah, 32i. Yeah.
You pay 170K for this. 3 months later, you regret. Really.
Yes.
It only take you 3 months to regret.
Yep.
No, get the 3 Series.
Hi guys, nothing to ask. Looking around for a Park 208. Guys, if you know any Park 2008, you can message Jess Song over there. She's super cool. She drives a manual. She saw weekend drives, and then one day she was still fixing up the Picanto, and then she came with a Almera, and then
So
she's like, hey,
just want to buy a Peugeot 2008.
yeah.
How about Yikang's Peugeot 208 GTI?
208 GT, bro, different category, bro. That one is different purposes. Okay.
But Jess is a driver. She's a driver.
Yes, she's a manual Picanto.
Yes, buy a car that can go enduro. Okay. We want to see you join us to the entire Mei Hong Son. Okay.
Hey MJ.
So
right.
how
is the FE CVT improved, Bobby?
I mean, Honda CVTs to me they've never been bad, but this CVT doesn't sound like CVT. This CVT sounds like a supercharger. I kid you not. Freaking sounds like a supercharger. I don't know whether it's intentional or not, because it just doesn't make the usual CVT sound. It makes the usual supercharger sound. If you watch my video, right, you can hear it when I go up.
You can watch on Bobby's video. Go Google.
What supercharger sound?
Civic FE review.
Yeah.
Okay, currently driving a 2006 Saga. Plan to get a 2011 323 E30. Bro, why 323? Go for 325.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah, look for 325.
Same road tax.
How much money do you save on the 323? That's the thing.
No, it's the same road tax. It's a 2.5.
But how much do you save in terms of money? Okay, 323 is around 36,000 to 45,000. Okay.
No.
Right.
Take your 323 budget, go and nego a 325. They will let go and trust me. Right? These cars, they will let go on. What's that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's not much difference in price too. Maybe a 2012 one is 57,000. Right? Yeah. At the most is 50,000. Sorry, 57,000. Yeah, it's like 10,000 ringgit more. Right?
No, how much is a 323? How much is a 323?
323 is averaging around 36 to 45,000.
Okay, you just take your 36,000 budget and offer a 325 guy. Even though he might be asking 50K for his car, right? You just offer him 35, then see where you all go from there. Because he's 50 plus thousand, right? He go to a used car dealer, right? The dealers will offer him 30 plus also. So you don't bother what price they are asking or what price they intend to sell. Don't care, all right? You just walk up to them. You see, there are 2009 cars asking 58. You get what I mean?
But looking at to be fair, you look for a later one, 2011, 2012, right?
You find the latest one. You look for this 2012 one. You check the rash card whether it's proper 2012.
But Shiro, you can. But I agree what Bobby said. You offer them. I mean, there's nothing wrong calling and say, "Hi, I'm interested in your car, but I can take it for 45,000."
No, right? 36.
36 or 40,000. Yeah, because you see, like Bobby said, some people when they put it on the used car market, right? Okay. The used car dealer will take quite a lot of money.
Oh, this looks good. This one looks good. The leather, the facelift headlamp. This is the facelift headlamp, right? Oh, the leather looks good. Anyway, you just take your whatever budget. You walk up to the newest 325i you can find, and then you just throw him your offer, right? At worst, you made a friend. What can go wrong, right? And then when he say, "Oh, cannot lah," you say, "It's simple. I'm looking for an E90. There are so many out there. I mean, you want to wait, you wait. Look, comfort access is standard. Keyless entry, bro, keyless entry. Sorry to say lah, very fast it will stop working already lah. Already 10 years the car. See,
I don't know.
Don't-
I don't think it's a big deal. I know a lot of people they think it's
yeah,
a
it's
big
not a
deal.
big deal.
My
It's not a
Spider has no keyless entry. You know,
Yeah.
my when I bought my M2 competition, I don't care if it's keyless entry or not. You know, at least for me lah, I speak for myself. I don't know about a lot of people. I don't think it's a big deal. You know, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah.
My Audi has my RS6 has keyless entry. It's a 2014 car. It's already beginning to like you touch it once, then it doesn't react. Then you touch it again, then it react. You know, it already starts like that already. So
Mm.
yeah,
Which engine is on the 323 again? It's the
oh I don't know about all this code. Con is not here. Yeah. Never mind lah, just
Yeah.
get the one with the larger engine lah, bro. Just get the one with the larger engine lah. If you can find a 335i, ooh, beautiful.
because
Right.
it's a N52B25, and then it's just tuned differently lah. Yeah, tuned differently. Yeah.
He's buying cash, right?
Yeah, and N52B25. Yeah. Yeah.
You need the 4 doors, my friend? Does he need the 4 door? Oh, cannot lah. 335 damn expensive, wait.
I think the 325 will hold the value better. 325 will hold value better than the 325 will be better than the 335i. Easier to sell also. That's what I think lah. But yeah, I mean, it's a okay. Come back to its original question. Okay, let's come back. We know it's still very far. I think it's a good. I think if you enjoy driving, Bashiro, either you go 323 or 3255. I think it's definitely an upgrade in the chassis department and also in the fun driving department. That is for sure, without a question. It is way better. Yeah, but you got to put up with a bit of maintenance lah, because it's not exactly a new car anymore. It's closing 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a great buy, but sure, go for it, man. Go for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Get the 325i.
Yeah. Okay, got an older car question for your days. 2005 Honda Odyssey Luxury. Oh yo.
2005 is what? RB Honda Odyssey.
I just know a lot of Honda Odyssey in Singapore when I'm there.
It's an RB1. No. Oh yeah, it is the RB1. Oh, I like the way it looks.
RB1. How much is it?
I don't know. 20 plus? 30? That'll be too high, right?
2000 and what? 5, right?
2005. 40K. 40 plus. 30 plus.
30 plus. What else can you buy for that? I mean, it's a.
Ooh yo, get the absolute version. Absolute version got like higher horsepower and get the absolute.
I mean, the other choice would be an Estima lor, but Estima wouldn't be that cheap also. 2005.
About there, I think.
2005 Estima, yeah, around there also lah. Yeah. But I think the Honda Odyssey looks cooler.
Oh, it looks cooler. There's
looks like a mini. It's like a large wagon like that.
Yeah. That time they have this segment called family wagons. So they are actually wagon profile, but they have 3 rows of seats. Mitsubishi makes one, Subaru makes one, Honda makes one.
But
Mitsubishi
Toyota
has the Toyota has the Wish, right?
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
Honda came out with the Stream. That time it was popular lah, the family wagon category. If I don't remember wrongly, the Absolute makes like what 200 horsepower or close to that.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, these cars, right? Parts are everywhere, and
you share parts with the city to the Accord, right?
Yeah. Parts are everywhere. Modification parts are everywhere. This especially this Odyssey, it has a cult following. So there are tons of parts to mod. tons.
The float version is
So-
190 horses. Yeah. So the normal one is 160, 190 horses. With a variant of a okay.
Yeah. 190 is
Two-wheel
not
drive.
bad for that era, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay.
Thomas,
K engine.
Thomas, oh, this one good for my car wash.
Hey Prakash, what's up, man? So
Yo.
who is that? Bashiro, we welcome. And those are the questions we'd like to answer, guys. Like Bashiro has a
Yeah.
genuine question. So yeah. All right,
Yeah.
genuine questions like that. Hi guys, got my RX 300 today. Thanks to you guys.
Hey,
Congratulations,
congrats.
bro. All right, congrats. Weekend ride Saturday or Sunday? It's every Saturday.
Yeah, it was just last week we changed to. It was just yesterday we changed to Sunday only. It will still be
But I dare say
Saturday.
this. There usually some people will just roll up to that station on Sunday and then they go for solo drive or they might bump into someone. So
Yeah.
feel free to go to that place. Sometimes you might see a Spider there, or you might see a Mini Cooper Classic.
Sometimes we do double dips, right?
Yeah, why not? But mostly we do Saturday consistently, right? And to let everyone know, the drive is not like an organized drive. Like everyone, we're not going a convoy, and we understand some people would like to go Bukit Tinggi. They want to go KKB. You can go anywhere you want. Just the meetup rendezvous point is there. Of course, the main group will always like to go to Genting for a good reason, because it's not too far. It's nice and cold, and the roads are safer because you got 2 lanes versus one tight small little lane. So we always feel Genting does quench our thirst better for most of the regulars.
And there's toilet, there's coffee, there's snacks there,
ample car parks.
Yeah.
You can chat outdoor for a long time because you won't sweat because the air is cold and nice. You can eat, and then after that you can go to Gotong to makan. There's all kinds of food there, and we've been to many places at KKB. No place to eat.
No place to pee. No place to pee.
Bushes. For the girls, then sorry lah. For the ladies, yeah.
Yeah, lor. So that's why we go Genting, right?
Yeah, it's we found the most practical within 1 hour kind of drive. The most practical place. Yeah. So come and join us, guys. Club.evomalaysia.com, sign up, and then future drives, everything will be there. Right?
Yeah. It's free, but you need to be a car owner. If you're not a car owner, you cannot join Evo Club.
Okay. X50 or 2008 Peugeot, which is a better buy? Long time waiting for the X570. How's the after sales service of Peugeot?
I think the after sales service of Peugeot, now that Peugeot is under Burmaz, right? The Mazda distributor took over Peugeot distribution. Put it this way, it's impossible for them to fire everybody overnight and then hire everybody overnight and train everybody, right? So it takes time for it to be improved, but at least it's under good hands now, right? At least Peugeot now is under good hands, not under NASA anymore. So I believe it will take some time, but yeah. I genuinely like the car because, like all French cars, they are just unique, okay? And I believe if you are aftering reliability, you would have gone with a CHR or a HRV anyway, right? Or a Corolla Cross, right? It's pretty obvious you want something special. So X50 is default, really good, but no stock. No stock means no car. You want to buy also cannot, right? So I thoroughly enjoyed the 2008. So I think it's quite unique. So as for the after sales, I don't think it's up to the levels of Toyota in any time or Mazda, but at least it's under good hands. Okay, that's all I can say.
I think the Peugeot would last. The most of the things are okay now. The Prince engine has gone through so many reiterations and fixes, and they got the iSyn 6-speed, which is very reliable. Okay, and I think the later version, the facelifted version 2008, the tuning of the icing gearbox is actually very nice. Yeah, very nice tuning. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, 2008 is a very sorted car. It actually is a good comparison. I would go for 2008 actually for me. Yeah.
Looks more special, right?
New Accord or Santa Fe diesel? Santa Fe diesel. Done.
Okay, done. I really don't like the
Following
new
question.
Accord.
I think
Oh, sorry, Thomas, you continue first.
I think you talked about this before, so you know.
I love both cars. I love both of them. I don't like how the LC drives at high speeds. What I mean is like when you go 180, 200, I don't like the light steering wheel. Whereas S-Class Cabrio, there's no handling to be mentioned in any way here because it's a freaking boat. I do love the S-Class Cabrio, how it looks, the luxury and all that. But I would bet my money that the S-Class Cabrio,
GTI.
hi Thana, the S-Class Cabrio will be extremely unreliable, not just compared to an LC, but even compared to probably my 10-year-old BMW 6 Series Cabrio, because the S-Class Cabrio is stuffed with so much technology stuff. It is the amount of technology that is stuffed into the car, right? Is just I don't know how to describe it. Let's imagine you stay in a condo whereby your curtains are motor powered, your cupboard doors are remote control open and close, your fans are you can clap your hands and fans will turn.
I'll give you an idea, Bobby. It's like if the switch on your door, normally you press a switch and then it will sense, right? Here the switch will activate a mechanism to pull the switch to able to send a signal somewhere else to pull the cable to unlock the door.
Yes. Okay. I have an exact example. So in a C class, right? In a C class, you have your aircon vents, right? You have the little rollers there that let's say you in European cars, let's say you roll the dial, and then the thing controls the air vents to like close it or open it, right? In an S class, right? You roll it, and then you can hear the motor inside. It's like why?
Exactly?
Yeah. So
every time I think about getting a S-Class Bobby, I do my homework on cars right now, and I say S-Class was cheaper, and then I look at the electronics and the system, like wow, really complicated.
Yes. So
what they say, if you can afford it, you deserve it.
Yes. So let's say we put the reliability thing aside. I see myself. I mean, S-Class is one of those cars. S-Class Cabrio is the one car that I really like from Mercedes-Benz. I don't know lah. I like both lah, but I think maybe I see myself in the S-Class Cabrio more because it has 4 seats. Yeah. Oh my god. And then the problem is, you pay a quarter of S-Class Cabrio money, you get an E-Class Cabrio that looks 90% like a S-Class Cabrio. Yeah.
And then you take the rest of the money, you buy a second-hand LC 500.
Oh yes.
The non-convertible, the coupe, right? 500K.
Oh my god, I still love this car, the S-Class Cabrio. My god.
Anyways, okay, this one. He's asking GTS 2 or 4.
Whether C24 or C4S or C4.
The C4 GTS or C2 GTS.
So GTS there is also a C2 and C4, is it?
Yes.
Wow.
I I'm quite indifferent. I don't feel the four-wheel drive for Porsche is that corrupting, but I guess if you are
You're correct,
more
Thomas.
new driving, the
It
security of the
totally
four-wheel drive is
doesn't
better.
affect. It totally
Yeah,
doesn't
it does
affect the
give you a
drive.
bit more, but it does give you a wider stance. The 991.2, the 4 gives you a wider, fatter stance. So I don't like that. I don't like it. I think 911s have grown too fat. So
Too
I will
fat,
go
yeah.
for the 2. Yeah, 2. And I
Oh,
like rear-wheel drive lah. I just like rear-wheel drive. Yeah.
but Porsche four-wheel drive is amazing. Right? It doesn't affect how the car steers one. Like how the M340i immediately it cannot do things the normal rear-wheel drive can do.
Yep.
You know?
If you are how to say it? If you like to have the more, I mean, you like to, how to say okay, if you're like an Audi driver, okay, then
Hey! I'm hurt,
no,
man.
okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, you the four wheel does give you a bit more confidence around the corner. Okay, you can
Okay,
throttle a bit earlier.
let me
Wet, of course, the four wheel better. Okay, and stuff. But I
okay.
don't think it's a lot more like fun to have four. I don't know. Just it's a personal preference in the end. Yeah.
Okay, Thomas, how about this? I find that no matter what you get in terms of confidence, four-wheel drive, quattro, whatever, sometimes it's nice to be naughty. And I think rear-wheel drive gives you that whole naughty feeling, you know. So
Yes.
there's more.
Can do it very well.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun factor, and I think Porsche, even a four-wheel drive, is still naughty. There's still the naughtiness in there, you know.
Yes.
Unlike Audi four-wheel drive, the naughtiness is gone. It's just very German confident, you know.
Bro, Thana, Audi four-wheel or not four-wheel, also not naughty one. What?
Yeah, no.
It's BMW. The M340i isn't as naughty as a normal rear-wheel drive BMW.
No,
It's not.
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
Bobby, guess what I'm doing now with my 328? I'm designing the second rear caliper setup. Handbrake tool.
Handbrake tool.
Wow.
Because why? It's fun, man. You know, it's what happens with rear-wheel drive car.
Hey, bro, I've decided to do handbrake tools my Mini now, bro. If my car park out, right? In my car park, I go, wee, my Mini.
I do that in my Myvi, bro. Myvi's in car park fantastic, you know, because it's so easy, so much fun.
Okay, but back to MZM. Just take note. You one thing is the stance lah. Which one is fat? One fatter, one smaller. If you want me and Thana say you like something naughty and fun, just go two-wheel drive. But four-wheel drive, you're not missing out too much too. It's still Porsche does very intuitive four-wheel drives. Yeah,
I vote for four-wheel when it's a Porsche. Yeah, when it's a Porsche, it's not a GT car, it's not a GT RS car. So, by all means, you know, yeah.
I will go with Macan for
better
this one.
gearbox with 2-year old.
No, sorry, C43. I'll go with C43. Yeah.
C43.
It's more special among these three. You got a beautiful soundtrack, you know, even though I don't like the way it steers, but Macan is not going to go around the corners like freaking, you know.
Holy shit, 310K, what, Sing dollar? Holy shit. Holy shit, that's 1 million ringgit, bro. 1 million ringgit, bro. Move to Malaysia, Singaporeans. Please. Singaporeans, okay, I don't know. Can we do this? Any Singaporeans watching, right? Can we do like a meetup in Johor, which we will drive down to Johor, and then you guys Singaporeans come up, and then we will try our best to persuade you all to buy a house in Malaysia and buy cars in Malaysia and just enjoy the out of it. I mean, the Lee family won't take your car away every 10 years, you know, force you to pay ransom.
Bro, the problem is that my uncle from Singapore say that, Malaysian currency is the depreciating asset.
Whatever. It only works to his benefit, right? No one's stopping him from hoarding Sing dollars in Malaysia. No one's stopping him doing that. Okay. Just come here lah. Seriously.
I guess even if it's a depreciating asset, the fact you have a house you can stay, that value is there. If you buy a house, it's different, but the value of the house, the car is there. It's not diminishing. Yeah.
But yeah, go for the C43, bro. I think it's the car to go. It's more unique among the three.
Yeah.
Right? You put the foot down, you're gonna smile, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Makan is like, oh, I perform well all the time. I'm good, I'm perfect. But the C43 gives you that smile.
I mean,
right?
It's like if you're in Singapore, it's not like you can buy many cars lah. So you got to make sure your car you buy is monumental, something fantastic lah. So yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's the difference between buying the most expensive C class, the sensible one lah, the most expensive sensible C class, versus you buy the cheapest Porsche, right? Anyway, M340i versus C43 W206. The new C43 W206 is 2 liter, right? It's no longer 3 liter, right?
Yes, it's the 2 liter 400.
Yeah,
400 horsepower, yes. 400 horsepower, yes.
But I mean, you know our answer lah, Sherman. We prefer BMWs. How BMWs drive. There lah.
I mean, it remains to be seen because we haven't driven this new C43. It remains to be seen. Yeah.
Okay. All hail enthusiast coming, Anthony.
M2C, not CS, bro. Unless talk about someone else. Okay.
What's the difference between CS and C?
It's 4 times, it's twice as more expensive. Almost more than twice as expensive.
You mean the CS?
Yes. The C and the CS. It's 80,000 pounds, 89,000 pounds, something like that.
What a rip-off.
Yeah, and then a new M2C is 42,000 pounds, around there, 40 to 44, depending on how you spec it.
Like, how is a CS better than your C?
Because it is an Evo car of the year 2020.
Just a hole in the bonnet. What else?
Hey, a lot of things, bro. Suspension tuning, adaptive suspension, more powerful engine tuning, manual gearbox, a carbon roof.
Marketing.
They never give carbon roof to the car for so long.
For me,
it's all marketing.
For me, Thomas, the only reason why I will get, like, let's say, a R versus a Golf or a CS, if the engine internals are different, I can still buy, But all this other stuff, I'll do up anyway, So I'm a bit
bro, it's the thing like the roof, the carbon roof. Everybody is telling, why can't you give a carbon roof to an M2 competition? No, even competition, nope, you're not going to give it a carbon roof. So it's like exactly what happened to the M5. It's what they should have done to the M2. It's what they should have done.
They just want to charge you more lah. I mean, how much weight can that save? It's all marketing.
Okay. I definitely think it will drive better than the M2C.
Yeah.
Okay. But is it worth twice the money? I don't know.
It's not worth it.
You know.
Okay, for example, like if you buy a Boxster 3.4, okay, and then you get a Spider. Or you go for a Carrera GTS and a GT4. There is a big difference. Okay, there's an absolute clear difference in the car. Or you get a GT3 versus a 991.2 Carrera GTS. There is an absolute difference. So when you pay double, you know that you're getting something absolutely different, right? Like Thana said, internal different or suspension different, or the steering is different or something is different, right? Something that you can't mod, right?
You look at Alex's GT3. The engine is better, obviously, but his shocks changed to Öhlins. His exhaust changed to what they call Akrapovic. So if those are the things are selling for, he already took why not? So what else is different? So the main thing is the chassis, is the engine. Those things are very hard to tune, So
you cannot get that. In the case of chassis, you cannot tune it because it's welded differently. Things are mounted differently. So
but like a M2 and like CS and M2 CE, would it be much different in chassis? The same engine?
Maybe they make it less comfortable, this kind of stuff lah.
So yeah, by the way, just to correct Anthony, yes, it's just M2C, it's not a CS. If I'm going to pay a million ringgit, 800,000 a million ringgit, I will be getting a 458, not a M2CS.
I will punch you if you pay 1 million for an M2. While saying, you think you Singaporean ah?
Okay, so many questions over here. Guys, you're so behind. 8:20. I tell you what.
Oh my
what
God.
We're do is that okay, if you're still watching and the question is not answered, why don't we you ask the question again? We start from now, okay, so that because sometimes you may answer the question, the person's not watching anymore. So let's try one more time, and then we ask the question, then we start again.
Bro,
300,000 and
450K for a Prius.
What the heck, bro? That's like what? 450千. You can buy a
150K for a bottom Villa.
You can almost buy a Carrera 911.1.
Can't wait to meet in Johor already. It's like, come, Singaporeans, come. Oh my God.
But then what we can do, bro, to make our Singaporean friends happier or Malaysian friends happier, all the cars come in, right? We park them to their counterpart that is same price in
Ouch!
Oh, someone bring their Audi A5, the new Audi A5, 250,000 Sing. Then you park next to it a Ferrari 458.
Ayo. Seriously, I need Singaporeans here, please. Just buy a house in Malaysia. Right, just buy a house in Malaysia and
but I tell you what, you can buy a Lambo or can buy this kind of car in Singapore. You're already baller, man. You're baller. I tell you what, I respect you. You're baller.
Bobby, apparently I heard Singaporeans can't drive Malaysian cars in Singapore. Huh?
Yes, no. Singaporeans cannot drive Malaysian cars in Singapore.
So like my brother, for example, when he convert to let's say he convert to a Singaporean like PR, for example, he cannot drive a Malaysian car into Singapore.
Oh really? Yeah. Even for PR?
If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, citizen,
yes.
Citizen, yeah.
Citizen only,
yeah.
No,
yeah, cannot. They want your tax money. They want your money.
Okay, there's so many questions. Oh my God. Okay,
but I heard you can appoint a Malaysian driver and drive the car in Singapore.
Can. 325i or 528i?
535i for me. Newer model, yeah. I mean, if to be honest, the new is this 528i the B48? No, right? 5 Series never received the B48, right?
No.
Yeah. So,
Bobby,
but the
535, the 535 212 is that a 3.0?
Yes.
Then the 2011 528 is a 3.0, isn't it?
No, 2011 528 is a 3.0 and A.
Oh, I see. So the 2012 is the
It's the 3 liter turbo. Same as my engine.
Same as a 3 Okay.
To if you really are bothered about the aesthetics, you can mod some of it. You can also swap the bumpers and get an M Sport, the new one and stuff. Or I don't know. I just think the M55 is so nice. It's just so nice. The M55 is so nice. That's all. Yeah. I will do the same thing.
I'll go for the one with the I'll go for the one with the turbo. You can tune more, get more power out of it.
So, I mean, is turbo.
Both are turbo. So the 528i, right, 2 liter turbo, is also a very good engine. And the interior is newer. You get the lights and all that. You ask yourself, do you need the 6-cylinder, 320 horsepower, 306 or 310, something like that, 310 horsepower.
306 with 400, 350, 380 to the top.
The 528i, right, can be modded to close to 300 as well. The 528i.
Yep.
So It's really up to you because you know one is 380 ringgit road tax, one is 2,100 ringgit road tax. But if you are planning to keep, sorry, Thomas.
You can't beat the smoothness of the N55, the 6-cylinder, the smoothness.
True, very true. And the tunability, the amount of power you can squeeze out of it. If you plan to keep these cars, both cars, right, for let's say 15 years, you plan to keep them for 15 years, right? Your 535i will be worth a lot more money than the 528i 15 years later. All right. Now there is a difference because the 528i is still pretty new, a huge difference. But I think you don't even need 15 years. Maybe 8 years, 10 years down the road, right? Your 535i will be worth more than the 528i. Yeah.
Given the 335 with the engine, it was much more like this volume to it, like the way it drives, the way it pulls.
Yes.
Nicer,
yes.
You know?
The 6-cylinder sound of BMWs, very nice.
Yeah. No doubt the 528 is great, but I think the 535 is a sweeter car.
Yeah.
Just to answer a quick question over here. Last time we spoke to Eric Winters in I think last year, right? They are planning to move to a different segment, so you're likely less to see a VW Polo, very less likely. I think they are focusing more of the Golf kind of 200,000 range and above.
Yeah, that's where they belong.
Yeah. So they will discontinue. Likely they were not going to do that. I don't think they will struggle for that market.
They can't compete in that segment now.
Yeah, not in Malaysia. Tough.
Yeah, not in
That's
Malaysia.
why you see they stopped the Polo, Vento, all these. They stopped already.
Maybe in Singapore can because Singaporeans pay 150,000 for Viras. What's that? 2-liter high spec or brand new 2.5? Brand new 2-liter high spec or brand what?
Okay, basically it's a CX-5 2.0 or a CX-5 2.5.
You have the money, you buy the bigger engine. It's NA. When it's NA, always buy the bigger engine. Always just buy the bigger engine. 2-liter, not enough power. 2.5, just nice. Hello, Con.
Okay.
Hello. Actually, depends on how you look at it. I have a CX-5 2.0 at my mother's house. It's adequate, but if you can afford the 2.5, but
it's adequate. But remember, these days, right, the highways are full of X50s.
That's true.
They see your 2-liter CX-5, they're gonna come hunt you. And whether you are con or not, you need to fuck off from the fast lane if your CX-5 2-liter is faced with your X50 from behind. All right?
Correct. Yes.
2.5, you still can play. You're still in the game.
True. That's true.
And I think the 2.5 Rotex is actually quite low. I mean, above that, then
2.5.
So it's just nice.
And I think SUV is even lower because it's an SUV. It's even lower.
No,
it's not a
SUV, no discount.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My average does. Yeah, my average I get the discount. It's a van.
Yours is a big SUV.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said last time, Cayenne 3-liter road tax is cheaper than Macan 3-liter road tax.
Yep.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
It should be same as my Boxster 880 a month 880 a year so quite cheap.
This guy asking a few times today, so I think it's him I say a friend asked, but I think it's him
It's him.
Premium car budget 220K 3K monthly 6'2". Well, my answer is a 6.
So detailed. Sure, is your friend
Okay, I said mine already. 640i Grand Coupe. Done.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's tall,
And you save money. I think 180,000. Tall guy confirm can sit one. Can sit in front, back, no problem. You want to do Kama Sutra behind, no problem,
Yeah.
No, not a 640i. But Thomas, a 640i would be a great car to roll into the hotel lobby with.
Can get Panamera or not? Cannot.
Decide lah. Hey, don't mess with Panamera, bro. The previous gen one don't look that nice lah. And not reliable, right? This engine is way better than Panamera. N35 is way better than Panamera, bro. The engine is not as good as the Panamera is nowhere close to the performance of this one.
I mean, for what the Panamera is, that engine is a bit like a Stella. It's like uncle car, like a bit. It powers there, but it's not as sporty and all that.
Which engine you're talking about?
The 3.6.
Oh, 3.6 yeah lah, 3.6. No power.
So
yeah, no power. I mean, on paper it shows 300 horsepower. Wow, takes a long time to unleash. Saya ada 300 Mia, you tunggu aja.
I mean, depends how he drive lah. If he's happy with driving comfortably.
These are all cash buy already. All these are cash buy.
Yeah. But the BMW is still in loan.
Sorry, BMW last year I think.
Last year. Even if you can get loan, right? You're talking about I think 70% loan thereabouts.
And 3-year loan.
3 years, 10 years.
Yeah, 3 years, 20%.
Yeah, there's one 2013 going for
nice.
155.
Oh, last time buy lah. Actually, Con, I think you should buy this over whatever M5, whatever, right?
What, the Panamera?
No. No lah. This one is only like 15K below an M5. I think you should buy M5 lah. No, don't buy this one.
Oh.
Bro. Jiang, I'm talking on the private chat. Faster, show this one.
Show. It's very nice. It's very nice.
I think Con need to buy one of these, bro. I think it's more reliable.
I actually genuinely don't mind an N55 engine as a daily car.
Then you buy this, bro. But this one, I don't think you like the image, Con. You don't like sporty image. You like uncle image. Right?
Wow, burn.
But
you don't mind. Actually, it's very nice.
I actually don't mind.
It's very nice. Please lah, buy one lah, Con.
Okay, I need to watch more cars first.
Dude.
Bobby.
I help you. The S-Max can sell how much? S-Max 50,000, right?
S-Max, basically S-Max. If I want to, if what you call hypothetically speaking, S-Max, right, is really for me to name the price.
Okay.
Because you can't find another one like mine on Muda.
Money come first or motivation come first? Answer me the question now.
No, Thana.
Money
I'm motivating myself to find the money, no?
No.
Motivation come first.
But yes, motivation come first,
more
then money,
than motivation.
then purchase.
You buy today a 6 Series. You got the motivation to make sure you pay for the for the car. You work for it. Macam tu lah.
No. Actually, you got it all wrong. First, the vision come first. He must see himself.
I like him visioning for many years lah, bro.
He must see himself in there first. When he see himself as a 6 Series driver, then it means that there's only one way he has to get there already. Right?
Which is?
So we just take him, we put him in one car, and then let him drive. Okay? I call the guy. Okay? Prestige motor car. Okay? Moncara. Come, bro. Let's go take a look.
Bro, every month he drive Bobby's 6 Series. What? Watch the car. What?
No, it's not a Grand Coupe, bro. Grand Coupe.
Wow, this guy has some serious collections, man.
What?
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Let's answer other people.
Cannot motivation for M5. This makes 640 Grand Coupe.
No lah.
Okay lah, bro. Con, how much money would you lose? I mean, it's not going to go anywhere, right?
It won't, no.
Yeah, you sell the MPV, you get rid of one of the E39s, then you get a 640 Grand Coupe, bro.
100K loan, Katimo.
Yeah. And then your one staff leave, this the installment and more. Okay. So answer already done. Okay.
Okay. This one is very.
Con cannot get the 640i.
It's really wide, bro. 150K loan. Second car. Okay, second car means it's not that comfortable. Don't need to comfortable. Mine is the Mark III Megane RS. You can get loan for 120,000 for the Mark III Megane RS.
MX5.
Yeah, I send you a picture on WhatsApp, Chiang. I send you a picture on WhatsApp. Wait, let me add another thing first.
What?
Okay, what your scheme to get con motivated? I'm gonna answer many things.
Yeah, I send another one.
Do we have a picture?
Wait. Okay, Chiang, wait. This one, the new one.
What's that?
Sorry. I see Chiang's face.
What's happening? Am I
Oi. Hi, Chiang.
Hi, Chiang.
I want to see his laughing face. Where's the picture I show? Hey, enlarge. He will still do this if he buy the Grand Coupe.
Okay. Get the M5, bro. Get the M5. Get the M5. It's not much different anyways in the price, but get the M5. Okay.
Yeah, 15K difference. Okay, sorry for disturbing you.
No, that's good. Okay, I give him a pick. Mark III again, facelift version. You can still get loan. Okay, but 3-door.
Reliable sporty car for 150K loan.
GT
640i 2-door.
That's one.
It's not sporty lah.
I was just having a chat with a friend today, and F30 330i is this price range at 150K.
Really? Yeah.
But second car, bro.
Cheapest example in the market, F30 330i is 150K.
Wow, but it's a second car, bro. Has to be more ambitious.
Well, he say reliable, ma. He added reliability.
The Megane is not that unreliable to use.
No, I'm giving him Megane is one. You can consider, this is good too. You can't beat Japanese for reliability.
Yes.
I just saw a 428i Grand Coupe for 130 plus K.
Wow. Yeah.
That is damn cheap, bro.
I faster send to Rachel first.
Rachel 开红车吗？
428i way. Proper way.
Yeah, man.
But Rachel driving the car, right? She will look damn small, bro. She looks so small in the car.
Yeah, we all ask her to buy.
Actually, Rachel would look great in a Mini.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
agree.
Rachel will be super ngam in a Mini.
But Mini resale value damn strong, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, Bobby. Really?
Yes.
70K loan.
What's that?
Mileage. 70K loan. Is that?
I don't understand.
71K is mileage.
Oh, mileage. Thank God.
71K mileage, low spec, full loan.
Oh, full loan.
Why would someone put low spec?
It cannot be right.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Luxury spec. Oh no. What is L?
I have no idea.
Luxury spec.
Oh yeah, look at the seat. Yeah. That time BMW has that luxury line, sports line, urban line.
But luxury is their lowest line, isn't it?
Urban.
It's their
urban, is it? Oh.
No, there is a four line below luxury one.
Urban, it's called urban.
Yeah. But this one is luxury spec, because you see the beige interior.
Yeah, that means this is uncle spec, con spec. Yeah. Anyway, it is nice. Okay, come. Sorry. S90 B5. B5 is the new designation now for their non-hybrid.
Yeah.
Mild hybrid.
It's reliable. Yes. It's the T5 is called B5 now.
Yeah, correct. Because now they have the mild hybrid system in the petrol model. So that's why it's called B.
Okay, so Bobby, what's your comment on those?
Reliable, very reliable. Just buy.
Yeah.
Volvo engines, right? Volvo petrol engines, right? Because they are a small company, right? They engineer their petrol engine block to be so strong that their diesel block use the same block.
Correct.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it's so
They have
strong. that the
engineered
diesel
one
use
common
so much.
block for petrol and diesel engine at the time.
Yeah,
And diesel have a higher compression ratio. Yeah,
way higher.
insane. Okay.
It's reliable. It's you can buy the management unit. Yeah, go for it. Management unit is always better than media unit. Okay.
The new Passat sweat clutch, the new Volkswagens actually they've improved so much. So shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's still a dual clutch.
The Passat is more stable and more one-tan, but I don't know. 3.2i doesn't have the power, but I don't know how both cars handle.
But the Passat is only 1.8, right, bro?
Yeah. Actually, the 3.2i is more.
Now 2.0 already.
Oh, 2.0 now. Okay.
That's not 2.0.
Oh, new Passat Elegance.
Passat Elegance also is 2.0.
Is more, it handles better, but the Passat is way more spacious and way more comfortable.
Yes.
But the G20 also very spacious. G20.
Yeah, correct.
I will go G20. G20.
Yeah.
For me, hands down, without thinking about it, is the BM lah. The 3 Series,
still a BMW.
The 3 Series is practically a 5 Series. It's so spacious.
Correct.
Build quality, interior, the 3 Series is way better, way more modern. Graphic display. I mean, can't compare like it's a different class altogether, like, you know.
Second hand, it should be the analog dials, the very ugly analog.
Yeah, it was still the
back one lah, the back.
Correct.
The one look like the F30 one lah.
It's like
the one that look a bit
analog, digital or digital analog, something like that, like, you know. So
Analog,
I mean, can buy it.
Yeah. Okay. So BMW lah. Actually, the space is around the same. I take that back. The space is around the same. Yeah.
Yeah, just the Arteon is more spacious. Okay.
Question?
And no matter how good a dual clutch, it will never beat the reliability of the 8-speed ZF.
Oh yes,
which is bulletproof.
Yeah. I mean, that transmission is what, 12 years old?
I mean, there are many iterations. But it's the same platform, you know.
2010 onwards, they started using it.
Yeah.
It's funny because that gearbox is up to 580 horsepower or torque. Sorry. So from day one, they had high torque reliability. So fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The 208 is handsome, but it does kacau you. So if you are a fresh grad, you want a car that can just it's so good looking. The 208.
Yeah.
It is very good looking.
Okay, if you are a fresh grad this is my biggest regret I was fresh grad I didn't went for a more naughty car because I take monorail to work, right? So I got this Honda City which I drive 3 times a month, and then I take monorail to work every day.
Actually, Thomas, you're right. You're right. Come to think of it, right? I mean, I was a fresh grad, and I absolutely got myself a nuclear bomb to start as a car ownership. Overhauled my gearbox 3 times, change my turbo, so if you get something that smooths out your life, right, your life won't be as memorable. So get the 208. You will learn a lot about car fixing. You learn a lot of things. You buy a Myvi, you learn that.
Anna is rubbing his face.
Anna, you no longer qualify to give sensible advice.
I'm about to say that.
You no longer qualify.
Bobby,
okay?
It is different, Bobby. It's different when I get something knowingly because it's what I want to do. It's different. Okay? It's different. Okay? I'm not looking for liability. I want pain. I mean, if it's a fresh grad, okay, put it this way, if it was a fresh grad, the main priority is to get out of the car in 2 years. Correct?
What if you get into a car that you will get in 2 years from the start?
No lah. People don't even stay at the same job for 18 months nowadays. It's a fresh grad,
Anyway,
and the reality is, so
you see, the key word here is it looks handsome. That means he fell in love with the car. All right. So whatever problems that he may encounter with the car is out of love.
And you know what, Alex? If you need to go to work, there's something called Malaysian transportation system.
Wow. Oh my God, that's my interior. That's the interior of my car. Oh my God.
With that steering?
No lah, not this steering lah. My steering is the sport steering.
Oh.
And then I swap to manual. Sorry, Thana. I totally understand what you say. I mean, I agree. Seriously, I agree.
Because the worst thing you can do is you get into a car, let's say a 208. If you get cash 208, a cheap one, fantastic. Because the cash you pay for, you can burn, you don't mind. But you got to get 208, a newer 208, highly used, and you got a high loan and you can't get out of the car. That's the worst bit. Like you are working and you're like stuck, can't get out of the car, So don't get stuck into a car. Fresh grad, if possible, buy a cash car, and just live with it for now.
Thana, when I was 23 years old, right?
Yep.
I have doctors, professors, and datos as my friends because they are from Audi Club. And then they pity me. Then they take out their vacuum and help me diagnose my car and all that. Because my car always got problem. Then I become good friends with them. When I was 23 years old, that's my steering. That's the sports version.
Wow. Sports version.
Oh, so nice.
Anyway, this guy said thanks for the suggestion. I would suggest to him. He'll probably be surprised. I think you're very surprised, Elvis, because I think it's you. Sorry.
So who needs car buying advice? Con, you want? Lie already.
Okay.
You need any advice? Come.
Ask
us. Go. Come. Ask.
Okay. How about this one? CTT look. Okay. The question, Bobby, child seat, should we in the middle or on the side? Where is the best spot, do you think, for child seat? Con?
Middle is actually the best.
Why?
The best. Because you're protected from side impact both directions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Driver side is
Jack
the
Barrett. Jack Barrett, he was once in his Lincoln Town car. For those who don't know Jack Barrett, he is the media director of Hagerty. So he was in his Lincoln Town car and he was T-boned by a Hyundai Sonata. He fractured his femur, he fractured his pelvis, he fractured his rib cage, and because he placed his son on the child seat in the middle, his son came off unscathed. Anyway, even though I say this, there are very few child seats now with ISOFIX straps instead of most child seat now has the fixed ISOFIX points.
Yeah.
So when it's fixed, right, you have no other choice because most car makers put their ISOFIX on left or right, provided you own a European MPV that has 3
like a
individual
Ford S-Max.
Yeah, like Con's Ford S-Max or the first generation Peugeot 5008. Then
Charan
these
also.
cars, or Renault Megane Scenic, then these kind of European MPVs, right, they have 3 individual seats in the middle row, in the second row, and all 3 seats have ISOFIX. Then you put your child in the middle. Putting your child seat in the middle, right, has the extra benefit of giving your child more view. You know, they are less cranky, because I know a lot of advice say, oh, put your child on the reverse, because that's for worst case scenario. When you are in a head-on collision, the back can take more load than the front. So, but if your child is looking at the seat and the ceiling half a day, right, your child's gonna get cranky. There's no eye contact with your child. So in the middle, you get eye contact. You can even talk to your child from the rear view mirror, you know. There's a lot of benefits, but unfortunately, most cars don't have ISOFIX in the middle. I put my child seat in the middle because my early generation Recaro child seat has straps, and the straps is flexible. So I hook on one either side. So that allows me to put it in the middle. So as long as you use an ISOFIX seat, my advice would be don't put your child seat behind the driver, because you have absolutely zero eye contact with your child. And that's when people start forgetting their children is in the car. You put behind the passenger seat, then you can interact with your child. You just turn around, you can interact with your child. I mean, that being said, provided you are someone who won't forget things like Con. You know, Con is like
I wouldn't say that actually.
Yeah. So I mean, the sad thing to me is that every parent who forgot their child and their child died in the car, right, are caring parents who put their child on the child seat. Only children on car seats will end up being left in the car and die under the heat.
You know, Bobby and I once had this conversation. We said that we once acknowledged that the reason we never kena this kind of case where the kids were left in the car,
we are lucky.
It's only because we were lucky.
Yeah.
We are lucky. That's it. Every time when we brought our kids somewhere, we remembered. And we are quite lucky in the sense that we work jobs that are not fixed hours, you know. We are not stuck into a routine. Morning, 9 o'clock, drive the kid to kindy, go to work, finish work, come back, pick up from daycare and go. We are not stuck in
people need to understand this. Forgetting something is not intentional. And the fact that those parents who forgot about their child and their child died in the car are actually responsible parents who put their child on child seats.
Correct.
Those parents who never put their child on a child seat will never forget their children, because their children are moving around.
Correct.
So it's a sad thing. It's a very, very sad thing.
And now some of the cars that we review, right, when you switch off the engine, the infotainment or the instrument cluster will flash a reminder to check the child seats. Yeah, I mean it's a standard reminder, but
So to be a little bit more troublesome, put your child seat behind the passenger side, so you have eye contact and you can interact with your child. And you can see them on the rearview mirror. You put directly behind you, even though it's convenient in the morning, you lost eye contact, then you may forget your child. So just be mindful about that. It's the worst thing that can happen to a parent. I mean, as a parent. Yeah, you feel like killing yourself, you know. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for the grim topic.
Yeah. Let's go another one about engine oil. So the question is it bad to change your engine oil brand frequently? So this is like
no problem.
To Revenol, you know.
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
As long as it's a reputable brand, you are fine.
Yeah, don't go to those places with a Tapaulin banner, RM90 oil change, full oil change. Wow, those oil don't know from where, from restaurants.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know though if you want to change from semi-sane to static and then go vice versa. I noticed on those cars there's a film, like a black film will form, you know. So I think it's, yeah. So I don't know why is that, like a really visible black film on the head gasket. So yeah, keep to the same viscosity and you're fine, I guess.
The thing with brand, right? Brand doesn't say much about the oil. Basically, right? Every car maker, established car maker, right? They have certain parameters that they put out, and the oil companies have to pay these car makers to basically take the standards and comply to the standards and get it certified by the car makers themselves. So there are codes on like a really long code, you know, whereby this oil complies to VAG groups this code or BMW groups this code. As long as it's there, it's totally okay. All right. Yeah.
Especially when you go like to ATF fluids and stuff, they'll affect the seals. You know, very important. Question from Faris here: use 118 or a Honda City HB? What do you think?
Facelift.
118.
No, it's a facelift. So it's a pre-facelift.
Yeah, it's the 1.53 cylinder.
Yeah.
BMW.
If it's a pre-facelift, is the Prince engine. If it's a post-facelift, then it's the 3-cylinder.
Yeah. But
2015 is facelift already lah.
But either way, pre-facelift or post-facelift, they're not making another one like those. But at the moment, they're still rolling out new city hatchbacks every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's a new car versus an old car. One is standard.
2015
One is
onwards, you're
sporty.
referring to the 3-cylinder 1.5. Yeah.
One is sporty, no space, no boot space, no rear seat space, but it's fun to drive. You know, another is, I mean, you can't fault the drive of a Honda City, right? It's so practical, so fuel efficient, low maintenance, blah 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 like that lah. But if you ask us, all of us will pick the 1 Series rear wheel drive with a handbrake lever, you know, have fun. One qualifies for enduro, one doesn't. Very simple. All right.
Okay. Question about the N20 engine or reliability. Both countries. I assume the guy is from Singapore.
I would say get one that has a good service history. If you get one that's poorly maintained, of course the N20 engine will have issues.
Yeah. If you're lucky, get something with a timing chain has been replaced.
The timing chain guide lah. As long as the timing chain guide one is sorted right, it's okay one.
And when they do the guide, very rarely people will do the guide alone. Like the guide is about $200. Yeah. The chain is about $800.
The only thing about the N20 engine, a bit potong steam as they age, right? They sound like diesels lah.
No, I find that
brand new, so they sound like diesel.
But N20 engine in the corner, once you tune them and you put some exhaust on it, it sounds sporty lah. So as stock standard, it's like big thing, but once you tune it, you open up the downpipe, then I think it sounds better a bit.
Yeah,
downpipe must be removed lah, you know.
But even that lah, worst case scenario, engine Kong, there are plenty of used engines in the market.
Yeah.
How
much is that? I saw the other day.
It's a simple. I think, guys, it's a simple 4-cylinder turbo, right? I mean, how do you end up with an engine Kong in this kind of car?
No, it does, Bobby. The timing chain when it slips, the timing chain guide apparently the plastic guide slips. So the thing is, anyone who owns an A20, please today go out, listen to your engine. If it rattles a lot, that's the timing chain rattling. So you got to get it fixed and get it adjusted like now. But if you don't do that, then yes, it can slip and engine can just crash low.
The timing chain guide is a critical maintenance item. But
yeah,
I mean, if you have bought the car from somebody who knows all these issues, right? Yeah, the car is actually quite safe.
So is there an aftermarket part that replaces the plastic guides?
I
No,
think
I'm
BMW
sure they're
introduced
Bluetooth,
a
right?
it's
guide,
it's
right?
meant to be a plastic guide because it will sit, Bobby, so it doesn't rub on the timing chain and lose friction. It's just more of a maintenance item. Every so
Yes,
kilometers,
it
change
has to
it.
be regularly replaced.
Yeah, you can't let the
Oh.
timing chain sit on a metal, then it will brace, you know. So yes,
Ah.
it's all even Audi, for example, it's plastic, you know. It's just the way it is.
There's no aftermarket tuner that launched a replacement part to address this problem, eh?
No, it's just that I think from what I see, Bobby, it's like luck, you know.
Yeah.
Some of the chains get a bit too long, and then they
Okay.
slip a gear, and then got issue, like, you know. And then the timing chain guide is there. There's a spring there. It loses the tension, like, you know. So it's just more of luck, like, you know. When you hear the sound, it's a bit rattly. Go and have it checked out and do a timing chain replacement, like, you know. Even the E888, same thing, you know. I got cases about I've seen the engine sound doesn't right, or go and change it, and then you see, fair enough, timing chain, like, go and replace it, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. Everything else is just normal maintenance, like, you know.
Yeah.
If your friend has maintained the car, you know what, no issue, like, you know.
No issue.
Okay.
Okay, what else you got? A3, 1.8, 215. I love this car.
Yeah, good.
Fantastic car.
It's yeah, good. You got Quattro in a small package.
Yeah.
I call it a Golf
Mini Golf
R,
R.
Mini Golf R, lah, you know.
Yeah.
The Golf R 1.8.
Mini Golf R sedan.
Yeah.
How's this one? Myvi Iris. What is the difference in handling? Because Hezri Samsuri talked about the facelift review, and the only difference is the steering feel and safety position. So the new Iris, this Iris we test drove. The Myvi, I guess the same Myvi, right? Hasn't changed much,
No. I mean,
I
I've not driven the latest Myvi, but
I find the current gen Myvi, it's very sporty, like. I mean, you go over humps, it's like quite a sharp, quite jittery. The Iris is like it flow through roads very smooth, like the way it carves is very nice. But,
yes.
But practicality, Myvi is just way more practical and bigger space.
Yeah.
Better seat behind.
No, and I think the Iris have better seats, more supportive seats.
The front, is it?
Front and back. Iris seats have proper thigh support. That's one reason why the Iris is a bit tight inside.
Oh yeah. You know, Bobby, I didn't know about this. My wife's cousin brother is large, lah. He'll get to Myvi, he complain. I said, why? See, that's too small. I said, why? Because for my size, the thigh support is gum. For him, the thigh support, like half the thigh is hanging out of the chair. So apparently, it's a thing. People who are large, they find the seats actually too small for them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
the Iris and Persona actually have very, very good seats.
True.
I prefer Proton. I prefer Proton anytime.
Okay. How about this one? Buying guide from when purchasing new car from other state through delivery. Why would you buy a new car from another state?
Stock.
Because Kedah waiting list much more.
Yeah. Maybe he found a dealer from another state with.
You can always request for them to send it down. You know.
Wow.
Chuyang does that. He sends his car around Malaysia. Irfan sells his Mini to some guy in Kedah and Perak. You know, he'll tow the car. You get a towing guy to tow the car. So
remember the case we had before? The guy bought an X70 in KL, sent the car to Johor Bahru along
X50.
the way. X50, correct. So I think in this case, if you buy from, let's say, Proton itself, and you sign the document where you are, it's safe, because you haven't taken over the car ownership, but it's still a gray area. If something happens to the car on the way to come to you.
Properly responsive. The correct procedure from the dealer part is to send the car by a flatbed.
Yes.
But even then, on a flatbed, no guarantee nothing will go wrong along the way. But it's a relatively safer way.
Well, the safest way, Brian, is that you go there with your friend
Correct.
and you pick up the car yourself.
Correct.
Hello, drive down low.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Good road
That's what I
trip.
would do, right? I'm sure that's what everyone would do, right? You know, over
And
here.
you can stop by Chu Yang's place for coffee along the way.
Road trip.
Yeah.
We got Victor Ng here. He bought an Alpha Friday night after watching Bobby's video.
Congrats. Congrats.
Oh, nice.
Victor bought at 159 after watching your video. Congrats.
Alfa Romeo. Join the Rachun, man.
Okay, how about this one? Have you answered this question before? Looking for
Hey, you're going to tell him just now the guy, the Alpha meetup, when is it?
Next,
There's an Alpha
the week after next. Week after next. AROC, Alfa Romeo Owners Club, AROC.
Third car SUV 2017 Tiguan, 2017 CX5, X70 1.5.
I will go for Tiguan, even though it's a 2000 1.4. I like the Tiguan a lot. Yeah. I like the Tiguan a lot. So it's not the fastest, but I read it as a mini SUV zipping around town is actually great. You got enough. Actually, for some reason, right? The Tiguan, even the 1.4, right, pulls out on the highway pretty. I mean, the power feels better than the 2008, which has 170 horses, 1.6.
Oh yeah.
I think it has to do with the PSG.
That's down to Volkswagen's tuning expertise with turbo engines.
The low end power is better on a Tiguan lah. The low end.
Yeah, even though it's 140 horses, it felt like the Tiguan has more power than the 2008, right? Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But I'll buy the CX5 lah. So uncle of me.
I like the German feel in the Tiguan, German car.
It feels very
you like the Germans.
Yeah.
Very basic. Actually, CX5 is quite basic and simple, so I like it.
2017 CX5 is the old one, right?
Is the current one? No?
Current gen lah.
Current one?
Look.
2008, right? This one,
this one, yes. Yeah.
Wow, 5 years already.
2017 launch lah, right? Launch.
Yo, this car 5 years already. This car still looks so fresh, right?
Yeah.
This car is still so handsome.
Unless you're talking about the 2017 CX5 Turbo. It is 2017 don't have the turbo yet.
BRB. Sorry, BRB.
Okay. How about this one here? Is the Vento 1.2 TSI a good sedan compared to other B segments? Is the DSG a deal breaker? Really same as rumors, problems with manufacturing of the Volkswagen Group.
What price is he talking about? Which year's Vento? Do they still sell the Vento? They stopped selling, right?
No. He's definitely talking about a used car.
Yeah, you need to tell us which year of used car so we know the price point. Then only we can help you to see what is available out there. Like that, we cannot help you, But generally, they are not as problematic as what they were last time. But these are still not bulletproof cars. Okay.
So I mean, if you really like it, get as new a unit as you can afford.
Yeah, they are nice, and they are way more reliable than what they were last time, like 2008, 2009 Volkswagens, right? But still, these are not Toyotas.
They are not Toyotas. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a question about workshop after warranty. So maybe Bobby can talk about your Evo Club warranty.
Yeah.
We offer extended warranty. Let's say your BMW warranty ended 5-year warranty, right? You can actually search Evo Club extended warranty, and then you just read through it. We offer year-by-year renewal of your car's warranty, but of course, your car needs to be subjected to inspection, and we have like 52 or 53 inspection centers across the nation. And once you inspect your car, let's say inspection costs 180 or 200 ringgit. But if you buy the extended warranty, your inspection will be free. And then your extended warranty, you need to do your scheduled service to keep your warranty. And we have 82 service centers across the nation to service your car. Okay, so just Google it and read it out. All right.
And what I like about this warranty and how the PPI works is that if you go to a PPI in a normal workshop, their incentive is different than incentive here. If you think about this, you go to a normal shop for PPI, and they say, "Oh, car's good," even the car's not so good, you know, because if the car got problem, they come back to them got repair. So for them, there's an incentive there. But here, we are incentivized to make sure the car is as good as possible because this is a warranty issue. So there is a different incentive. So I think that's a very positive way to take this. And
I never thought about that. Huh?
Yeah, I think. Number point, Bobby.
Hey, this guy has been asking again and again, Vishnu.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please buy this car. It's very rare. 3-liter turbo, and Mercedes 3-liter turbo engine is really good. Buy. They are reliable. W212s are reliable.
One of my customers just sold his car, I think about a month or two ago.
Yeah, I have a soft spot to the W212. I really have a soft spot to this generation class.
Yeah.
But the pre-facelift doesn't have proper engines. The pre-facelift come with scrap engines, 1.8
or
scrap. Or the 3.5 direct injection engine. They got the engine strategy wrong at that time. The only choice is 1.8 or 3.5. My God.
And the 3.0 with 3-liter NA with 230 horsepower.
Oh, but that engine is reliable even though it has it doesn't feel like it has 230 horsepower.
Okay. Question about the Subaru XV for gravel road or get a pickup truck. My take is that if for gravel road, that means the gravel will pick up and hit the undercarriage of the car. The Subarus are meant for they're a bit lower to the ground compared to like a Pajero or whatever. So if you're confirmed going to gravel roads every day, get a Pajero or LC or something that's elevation, you know.
But that being said, right, an XV takes takes gravel roads better than a lot of all these crossovers in the market at that price range.
But we're not looking to go
substitute the toughness.
I mean, if you were in we had deserts in Malaysia, I think XV is fantastic, snow whatever. But lifting up XV, it's hard. It's easier to lift up Pajero or a pickup truck.
True.
I think for gravel road, right, my biggest the first thing you need to be concerned with is not exactly your ride height, it's the type of tires, because road tires easily get punctured on gravel roads. So just get those all-terrain tires.
All-terrain, and to do that you need clearance, so no way around it.
Or smaller wheels. Yeah,
I did. I went from 18-inch. I went to 16-inch for my Everest because it's more common to get 16-inch tires off road. I mean, anywhere you go to, it goes to 18-inch. So I downgraded. Okay, question. This is maybe a question that's more philosophical. 2.0 or 3.0 Supra? What would be your pick?
3.0.
3-liter.
Make it monumental, guys. Okay, we have Jackson saying Con wants M5. Hashtag confirm 5. We got to move this hashtag here. Hashtag confirm 5. New hashtag.
I go get a beer.
Can. Okay. So okay, what else we got over here? Got questions about, let's do something more down to earth. Beetle 1.2 or Cooper S. Wow, I lost the
Cooper S for me.
If it's minor issue for you,
day long. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
How about this one? The C300 or where's that question?
Which one?
I've lost it. I was looking at this and it disappeared. Oh, here we are. C300 versus the T30i. Interesting prospect.
Wow.
Interesting, huh?
Okay, I mean, assuming it's talking about brand new, right? My only gripe with the 330i is the ride quality.
No, but they've fixed that, remember? The current gen, I think they fixed it. They made an improvement over the shocks or whatever. Isn't that right?
If they have, then I mean, but the thing is that I have not experienced the C300 to be able to comment conclusively on this. So, assuming he's talking about the current gen cars, lah.
What's that?
One is prettier, lah.
C300 versus BMW 330i.
Oh.
Assuming current gen, lah.
Oh.
3
Series, lor.
Prettier.
I mean, 3 Series for me,
Yeah.
Yeah. Although the C300 is prettier, the 3 Series for me, lah. Any day, lah.
Yeah.
Brendan asked, would you consider getting a Tesla?
No.
Really,
Not for me.
If Tesla was in Malaysia, likely
I would go
they
electric.
sold.
But
If a Tesla was in Malaysia, they sold, they gave leasing, I'll consider. But to buy a Tesla without the support, for me, it's a bit iffy for the price.
Have you guys been in the Tesla interior?
Oh, very basic. The build quality is lebih kurang one.
Horrible.
yeah. No, I mean, if I were to EV, my pick would be a Porsche or a BMW.
Oh. I want more China EVs. Yeah.
Let's see what else you got. Okay. How about this one? MK7R or MK8 GTI? I think it's a big issue now. People are considering what to get.
R.
For
me, R.
MK7R.
R.
Go wrong.
Ora pussy.
It's for you. A question about E39.
Okay, bro. If you have a 1.1K monthly budget to maintain your E39, I want to be your mechanic. 1,100 ringgit a month is
a lot,
even for 2 E39s. Let alone one. So you won't need to spend that kind of money unless you are pumping like RON 97.
No lah. This is maintenance, not
no, even maintenance also you won't hit 1.1K monthly. Yeah. I mean,
I would say 500.
Set aside.
I would say 500. I would say 300-400 ringgit for protection.
Okay, let's put it this way: the first bill after you pick it up from when you buy the car, that one will be painful. But once you get the key maintenance items sorted right.
So are you saying, Con, right now you already amortized the first cost you spent on the E39, and now you're now you're okay to sell lah. If you sell now, you won't lose money lah. You can now buy an M5.
Now, if actually the bulk of my expenses on the car are less maintenance than cosmetic.
So I think
no, guys, I think cars, once they are past the loan eligibility, the people who now buys E39 or currently owns E39 are people who can afford to take out 40K, 35K to buy the car outright. These kind of people will be able to maintain the car better than youngsters who can barely afford a 80K loan to buy an 3 Series that can just about qualify for loan, and then they skip on maintenance. You know, adults who can take out 35,000-40,000 to buy a car outright will take care of the car better than youngsters who barely can get a 80K, 90K loan.
Correct.
That's the difference. So these kind of cars now, are owned by people who can afford maintenance. So I think these cars would be well taken care of.
When people say, "Wow, the parts are expensive for the old BMs and it's this much," and I go like, "How much? 300 for this." I laugh because talking about newer Audis, one small part will be 3,000 ringgit. So I just laugh. And for I think 1,000 here, 1,000 there is totally fine. So yes, you're right. Bobby, if you are 60 years old, you want to buy your first Porsche sports car, below 200K. what did you get? I find that you must.
So cannot get loan already, no? He's buying cash.
Are there any 911s that go for which 911 can get for less than 200? 996 you can get.
No, 250.
I would suggest Eric to get a Boxster 987.
Yeah.
Cash buy, below 200k, enjoy the car. I mean, 60-year-old, you're not aftering speed. Even though Boxster can do speed well, the thing is that you buy a 911, you drive slow, you're just driving like a normal car. You want to enjoy the speed, right? So below 200k, you can only get like 996 or some really old 997. Get a Boxster.
Boxsters, even they are old, they go very smooth, very fast. Even my 25-year-old Boxster does 200 km like nothing, no issue whatsoever. Straight arrow.
Right.
With the top down, So
get a 987, 987 Boxster should be fine. 100, 160. Their prices went back up, right? Last time was like 120, 130. Now cannot get 130.
Okay. Have you answered this question? Kyle Ng asked, comfortable car to bring parents out to and meet clients? Lexus ES versus a Crown.
ES legroom, Crown cannot fight.
Okay. Gary is selling his 156. So anybody has to get by 156.
Oh,
he's selling one car.
No, this afternoon he just told me he's not selling it. I think the wife.
I spoke to him yesterday. He's selling all the cars, So yeah.
Yeah, but this afternoon he just told me he's not selling the Alpha.
Okay.
No, he's actually passing the car to me and see if he can get the best seller, best offer. So I'm going to take the car and do a video and show what it's like. I mean, but this car, if anybody has the budget, this is 156 that is damn worth to buy because mechanically it's sorted, repainted, interior reupholstered, and some more you go and do coating and all already one. So it's like really just buy and
rims. Rims. Don't forget the rims.
Yes. Wheels.
The wheels. Correct.
Yeah.
Tay asked a question about our weekend drive. So please come and sign up at Evo Club and you will see the alerts. Normally we have runs on Saturday morning. Last week was on Sunday. Come and join us at club.evomalaysia.com. It's free.
Yep.
Okay.
Anna, I just saw a 3.4. Is it 3.4? 987 got 3.4.
Yeah, got the Esla.
Ooh. 3.4, man. 183k, 3.4. Is it a PDK?
It's a sports chrono. I'm sure it's a PDK because what year?
2009.
The 0.2 is PDK. Should be 200 should be 0.2
Is that a 0.2?
That's a 0.2. The interior goes down, isn't it, all the way around? I think it's a 0.2. Yeah. PDK
Wow, that red interior suyo.
Yeah, it's a 0.2.
0.2.
Hey, 180k, okay. 3.4 some more. Powerful.
Yeah. Nice, no?
And
then
cash buy
the second one is sold. This is okay. If you want to get the 911, try to get a turbo. Don't get the.
But turbo can't get his budget of 200k, right?
It's much more. But actually, this is a good one because this is the facelift. It's more reliable than the earlier version.
This 992, this 188 one.
Yeah, it's a better of the two, but still IMS bedding and all that.
This one 996 those are 997 no.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll get 997 now. I'll get 997.
997 for 175. Are you serious? So cheap?
God. Hey, Guangzhou just bought a 997 for like 170K.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ini kali lah.
Proper. Thana, you want a 911, right?
Yes.
Get a 997.
Come, let's go buy one.
Then later you will not
Yeah, man. 997 is.
Of course, I'll do it, Thomas. No, right, Thomas? Before the car arrived, I already ordered in UK the parts. It'll be on shipment coming here before the car arrives. The gearbox will be here already. So of course.
Now sekarang apa takut? Tak ada takut sudah, Thana.
Yeah. Nice, man.
Wow, this car nice. Oh.
Hey,
So
get up. Go, Thana, go. Hey, 997 build quality is amazing. 997's interior build quality is just amazing. However old, you open the door, you touch everything. It's just so nice.
I think a lot of the traditional.
It feels more
A
sporty
lot of
than
people regard the 997 as peak 911, right? In terms of.
I mean,
Or they
it's the more I guess hydraulic is there, like it's about hydraulic steering,
yeah,
you know. So
yeah.
I mean, say the hydraulic steering is that era.
I think Adrian Mark and Alex Stammer also both mentioned to me before, or at least I recall them saying that 997 is the best entry point into 911. World.
Yeah, because the 911.1 has become such a GT that it doesn't exude a lot of sports car personality anymore.
Yeah,
you know. So there's that. So it's not so much whether it's a peak or not, but it is more a sports car. Then the 991.1 becomes very GT-ish already. So
I don't know why. Right? I just love looking at Porsches with the terracotta interior. You look at the grey one, it's like, right? The red interior is so nice.
Yeah, red.
Yeah.
This one is so.
Fun fact, if you ever get into a 997, okay, 997 is way smaller than 991.1, right?
Yeah.
But fun fact, the rear space is actually almost the same size, although it's larger, right? So what happened is they started shoving the engine deeper into the middle of the car. So it's getting more and more mid-engine in 991.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't get more interior room.
Yeah, it's somewhat interior, but it's easier to drive because it's less rear engine. Rear engine is you have to manage the rear engine as you drive, right? Especially when you're driving hard. Right.
Yeah.
So the 991.1 is actually very mid-engine, you know. And with if you get a 4S 4-wheel drive, it's like, what rear engine? Never mind lah. Just drive it like a normal car only lah.
Correct. My ideal spec will be a C2S 997 manual kilo.
And then it's going to get red color wheels, manual,
Actually, C2S means Carrera S, right?
Yeah.
C2S, Carrera S, 2-wheel drive. This is a rear-wheel drive.
You know what's funny with 911? Only the base model gets to call Carrera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. You get a special name with the base model, Carrera. Oh, so nice.
Because they couldn't fit put everything in there. Okay. Kevin says, I want to buy whatever coin.
Hey, this guy is a legend, man, Kevin.
So macam mana? Belilah.
Okay, what questions have I answered? Sorry, I went off to toilet for a bit. sorry. Have to
questions over here that we have answered. Volkswagen CC 214 worth getting?
Volkswagen CC. Oh my god.
60K only, but this is the 1.8, right?
This is the B7 platform.
Yeah.
The B7 platform.
Okay lah.
For a long time.
I mean, for that styling.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. 215 model, either GLA 45, A45, CLA 45, or 45. Okay.
GLA.
Okay. How about this one here? Evo 7 manual 170 or Civic Type R?
Oh, EK9. EK9. I mean, one car is genuinely expensive last time. The other is not. It only went up to 160K solely because of the hype. 160K, you can also get an FD2R.
Yeah. So.
Evo 7, bro.
Yeah.
This car, you go Genting, right? I don't care you drive a Ferrari or Porsche. You see this car behind you, you siam for the car, okay?
Yeah, Evo 7. Man. If they don't break down, lah. If they don't break down,
they
are not reliable. They are not reliable.
Okay. So the question is what we call X for the X5 hybrid. Now the funny thing is BMW says that if you charge on a daily basis, the car is more reliable. That's what they say. Okay. The early owner of my 3 Series didn't charge at all. Never did. Car was reliable. Then I charge it every single day. So I don't know the answer. Let's say one thing. I follow, got issue. So I cannot answer you the question.
I mean, Mr. Yu Fat Chiang, okay. The engine is your least to worry on a hybrid.
Yes.
All right,
correct.
It's the power unit. It's the battery also least of your worry. It's the inverters, the power unit, those things. Yeah. So.
Okay.
If you want to drive full electric mode for daily drive, right now the plug-in hybrid with the longest range is the Volvo XC90 with like 80 km, 80 or 70 plug-in hybrid range. That's crazy, right? All right, the X5
even the new BM is about there, isn't it? About 80. Used to be 59.
Is
59,
it?
is it? 59. Sorry, it was 29 to 59. Is it? Yeah, 29 to 59.
Is it?
The old one was 30. The new one is 60, 70.
I see. I wasn't aware about that.
Yeah, it's gone up.
Okay.
But not
just
much.
Buy lah. It's a good car. Just buy lah.
Yeah. Gary charge every day, no issue.
Twice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting one. Shakti not saying, I promised my wife a car for birthday. She's been hinting at
this one now marriage advice, really, this one.
Be daily for her. Actually, Shakti is saying want to buy for her, but he wants to drive the 718 actually. No lah. Okay. Okay. What other nicer cars? What other cars can we suggest? Yes, there you go. A Boxster.
No, he's like
a Boxster. Yeah, he's comparing a Boxster versus a Taycan. So I guess one is a current EV, one is a future EV lah. So Taycan will be there tomorrow. The Boxster will not be there lah.
Yeah. But the wife is hint at Taycan ma, so that's his dilemma. If without the wife, if the wife gave him a free range, he would have bought the 718. So his challenge is now how to sell the idea of the 718 to the wife.
Okay. Just buy the 718 and then tell your wife that because of the Ukraine war, there's no stock for the Taycan somehow,
the waiting list is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. They won't take a booking.
Yeah, there's no stock. Yeah. There's no stock for the Taycan, and then just come up with whatever excuse lah. Maybe China, Russia, whatever.
Actually, that is, jokes aside, that is a properly legit advice, because if you walk into a Porsche showroom and book a Taycan now, you can't.
Yeah.
So you can say you get the 718 for her while waiting for the Taycan to arrive.
You know what's funny, Con? The world is experiencing chip shortage, right?
Yeah.
And then when you are making the silicon waffle, right, for the chip, right, they need an inert gas.
Yeah.
All right. The inert gas, right, 30% of the world's supply come from Russia. Okay, wait for it first. The 70%, right, comes from Ukraine. So now Russia is, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, US, you all want to sanction me? Okay, I'm not gonna give you the gas from Russia, and I'm also gonna stop those coming out from Ukraine. You
get your own Lada standard cars.
Yeah.
So this is about the news I think came out today about the booking, confirm booking, how to confirm, and what stops dealership from backtracking the booking dates.
I tell you all, before election, right, all the tactics the government always come up with some nonsense stuff or some solid stuff. I mean, you can't base your decision based on these people's statement. I tell you, closer to election date, right, suddenly the government say, okay lah, we extend the SSD. Then everyone like, oh, thank you. Then they vote. Now they say no extension. No, I tell you, it's always like that. I'm so used to their election tactic already, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then ministers, smart people like Nazri, I'm not saying he's a good guy, right? Come out with stupid statements and then make everybody scold him. And inevitably, while people are scolding, you know, the statements will creep beyond personal attack and then it goes into racial. And then that's when they print screen all the people who scold and then they say, hey, look, you see, you think your Chinese friend, your Indian friend like you, they don't like you, you know. I tell you, election is always like that. I always tactic, so I don't know. So in order to answer this guy, just book whatever car you want. I mean, if it comes to the date whereby the dealership say, oh, no choice, you have to pay SSD, what are you going to do? Right? You can't do anything, right? These are all out of our control, man. So just buy when you want to. I mean, just now I saw a question. Should I buy the GLC now to get SSD saving? That's so stupid because the new GLC is coming soon, right? You want to buy the current gen GLC because you want to save a couple of thousand, and 20,000 or don't know what lah. Then the new one came out. Yours will depreciate by 50,000 immediately. So seriously,
yeah.
Right. So
I want to pick up this question over here. This guy asking what call hi Renliu 83 Rexton. So wait, the Rexton's engine is very reliable. It's very good. A lot of mechanics I spoke to say it's fantastic. The only problem is like less is worth 10K and below, but you want to mod off-roading, you need to get custom bumper, custom this thing, cost money, you know. If you get a Hilux, for example, it's cheap bumper. It's all very available. You can buy use one in Pasang and go and pedal one. So I would not get a Rexton because you will spend more money on the aftermarket stuff.
This is the what, right? This 2.7 is from Mercedes, right?
Yes, correct. It's a Mercedes engine.
So I think even the chassis is from Mercedes. Is it?
So it's fantastic. It's fantastic for you to use and trash and all that. It's fantastic. But when you go off-road, you need to mod, and mod costs money. So you must get what is the cheapest way to mod lah.
Can I ask Thana, are SsangYong's like Korean cars with Mercedes maintenance?
The parts
you know Mercedes stuff.
The parts.
I'm sure mechanically they are.
Yeah. Mechanically, my mechanic swears by them. He said mechanically the cars are fantastic, reliable. It's diesel. It's great. But in Malaysia, to mod these things off, you need to get people to do it lah. Overseas, they have their own hacksaw lah, own grinder. They do their stuff. It's different. In Malaysia, you want to lift the car. How do you lift the car? Okay, lift kits. You want to get suspension issue. You know, common sense. Mod.
Anyone who wants to mod their 4x4s, right? Go and search USJ 4x4.
Yeah.
All right. It's my good friend. Yes, he knows his shit lah. Okay. This guy made you see, when you buy a car with SSD, but your SSD is inside the loan, right? It doesn't make a difference lah. Like 10,000-20,000, seriously.
True.
Right? I mean, here you stress about SSD. After you got your car, then you go and spend I don't know, 10K on coating, you know, another 5K on tinting. You know?
It's
Seriously, don't get stressed over this kind of thing that we cannot control. You when you need a car, just go and buy a car. So don't get stressed about all this. We can't control it.
Yeah.
Okay. Con, this is a topic that you are very close to your heart. Torsion beam, multi-link, wishbone. What do you think are the differences in driving characteristics for you?
Tuning matters.
It depends. It really boils down to how the car makers tune the chassis. But torsion beam cars generally are. If a well-tuned torsion beam car is actually more playful than a multi-link or than independent rear suspension, because
Mazda 3. Renault Megane.
Mazda 3. Then, but if you look at it like a very, very good rear double wishbone suspension tune, Toyota's TNGA. Those cars, when you corner them, they feel like the rear is really sitting at the bend. It just gives you the confidence to just power down.
Con, check your door. Ford is knocking. Ford is like. You want to talk handling behind my back? Yeah, it's Ford lah. So
Ford, yeah.
Multi-link, Audi, multi-link. Double wishbone, not enough link. We need multi-link, 5 link, 6 link. Audi. then Thomas is like, bro, where do you link? Where's your handling? You link here, link there, link what?
That one is wind.
Understood.
Link here, link there, link what? Link. Remember I told you my old Audi, the front side got 5 control arms, each side.
Yeah.
5!
I think you mentioned. Yeah, you mentioned that before. It's crazy.
My God, each side got 5. What the hell?
Front, huh?
Yeah.
Hey guys, ask away your questions, because we're going back all the old ones. Okay.
So Bobby, I think your video came out on the RS.
I think in my video I mentioned it as well. Sorry. Yeah,
RS.
Oh, the spec is RS.
Oh, the spec is RS. Sorry.
FE is the generation. The RS is the marketing spec lah. You know, not everybody also RS. Porsche should sue everybody. Porsche should sue everybody that use the RS.
Grand Sport.
Only Audi was like officially given. I mean, Porsche officially given the Grand Sport to Audi. Anyway, comparison. Practicality, Civic wins. Comfort, Civic wins. Space, Civic wins. Spec, Civic wins. Even for day-to-day handling, reasonable handling, sporty driving handling, or the Civic is just there. But I prefer the Mazda 3's looks. And like what Con mentioned just now, the Mazda 3, because it's intentionally using torsion beam to achieve that kind of driving characteristics where the Megane achieved, and only certain types of drivers would appreciate or pursue this type of characteristics in cars, which I like. Which Thomas I think would like as well, maybe Con as well, but it's not comfortable, you know. Whereas the Civic has, you know, proper independent suspension, and whichever condition is able to put the wheels properly gripping, you know, so it grabs on the road. Whereas the Mazda's one, you know, you drive, you turn, the car starts understeering, you lift off the throttle, the rear starts stepping out and then point the front in. So if you are in pursuit of this type of rear wheel drive characteristics, you will love the Mazda 3's handling. But in pursuit of this, they gave up a lot of stuff. They gave up a shit ton of stuff. You know, comfort being one of it, and then the rear seats aren't as spacious as the Civics and all that. So, yeah.
The boot
So that's
space
my
quite small too, yeah.
Sorry, Thomas?
Boot space also slightly smaller also. Yeah.
Everything. But I love the Mazda 3,
And you got torque converter versus the CVT.
CVT, yes.
Oh yes, and it's not a normal torque converter. It's a torque converter with a locking clutch plate.
Yes.
Very nice, and the Mazda 3 to me is superior lah. But it's not practical, unlike the Civic. Okay.
Yeah. This guy's company Padua less than a flat repair cost 90.
I want to answer this. Since you
Then buy insurance,
yeah, 9K is about the right amount of money that you will end up spending because when you factor the cleaning up and also the repairs, right, to get your car done. But if possible, if you have flood insurance, most of the time if the car is badly flooded, right, they'll probably write your car off. If your car has special perils in coverage.
9K would be what cost me to probably change one camshaft on my RS6 Plus label.
Yours? Take one. Yours.
9K
the camshaft is 6K plus, and we have 4. But anyway, I mean, 9K. I mean, you don't have insurance, don't have. So
the cleaning up job will already be at least half of the 9K already. So if you can get it done in 9K, it's very reasonable.
Con, you know what's funny? Mr. Tay, even if you want to sell your Myvi, right, you still need to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Not really. Yeah. I noticed that when we sell this cars, damaged class cars, people are willing to take risk and buy at a cheap. People are crazy. They want to save 50,000 ringgit. They buy a car that's not worth, and they think they save money, So you never know.
No, but that means that, right?
Cannot run already, right?
Cannot run already one.
No,
9K the car shouldn't be running already.
9K not running lah, but yeah. I mean,
insurance we need to check with my company. Not sure if it's covered. Then get the insurance to pay for it lah.
Yeah.
Because it's a Myvi, your insurance is not expensive. You lose the NCD, so what, right?
Yeah.
It's not crazy expensive, your insurance.
All right.
So if you lose the NCD, okay lah. And one more thing, guys. If your house got space, buy some extra cars to collect NCD. Saves you a lot when you suddenly need to buy a premium car. Oh, I tell you, the difference is huge, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I get extra Alfa Romeos.
Yes, you get extra cars to collect NCDs. It saves you so much money.
Young's got the right idea.
Yeah. I think that's not the cheapest, right? Chiang, you go Muda, you don't search any car model, just sort by price immediately.
Cannot. It'll become zero price, zero cost. Find 1,000 ringgit above.
No, you just click car and then sort by price. Then see what you get. 1,000 ringgit Proton Saga.
1,000 ringgit, no? Right.
Yeah, lo. And then we use that to collect NCD.
Cheapest third-party insurance will cost you about 500 ringgit.
Yeah.
400 ringgit. We've gone from
additional storeroom.
Con.
Yeah.
Con. The cheapest BMW I found is a E36 318, which costs 7,900 ringgit. And then you get yourself a number plate. Then when you buy your M5, right, you change the number plate of the 3 Series onto the M5. Then you pay the 3 Series road tax. So
how? Tak boleh mah?
Interchange.
Oh.
No, no need interchange, man. Just straight up put a fake plate in front of your car that matches your road tax.
Interchange.
Interchange. Yeah. Okay, you want it to be more believable?
Yeah.
Wow, E39, 8K, con. Like that.
Oh, can get a parts car, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
6
Chris
liters
Norrie
or more,
asked this
bro.
question I think a few times already. Let's help answer some questions.
Okay, come. CD
Japanese car,
segment.
family car, CD segment, reliable one.
Camry? Oh, you
No,
don't want
Japanese
Japanese
car.
car.
Right.
Passat, no?
Passat, no? No other choice already. What? There's only Passat.
Yeah. Because
There's no
320i is quite far from 200 now already.
Yeah, there's no such thing.
Or Tiguan, no? If you want Tiguan, also slightly around that price, plus minus 220, but around Tiguan, no? It's more expensive 200, but that if you want an SUV or you want a sedan.
Yeah, lor. Yeah, there's only Passat. No other choice. If you want a sedan, CD segment, then Tiguan. Yeah, if you don't want Japanese.
Passat, best choice.
Okay.
Okay, question to Terry asking this question a few times. What cars can join Evo and Euro? If you just Google Evo and Euro, you will get the Evo and Euro. Like, you go all the way down. There's vehicle qualification criteria. I think that will be the best way for you to like qualify to see what's qualified, lah.
Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, it's car guys' cars, but then we might be. We'll see. Basically, now because we want cars to dress up as race cars, right? So, so that it looks more happening, right? So we'll see. Okay.
Same thing this year for me.
SUV frequently, industrial areas quite frequently. XC90 can do the job, right?
XC90 is more than 350k.
XC60 though.
Yeah, a lot XC60, X3, GLC, so many lah. So many. Harrier.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there are so many. So
if you're going on rough roads, those cars can do it. But if you're going off-roading, different story, right? Industrial area, I presume, it's not like off-roading kind of stuff. So you're going to be fine with most
you have to go like Everest, Fortuner, that kind of stuff lah. Mu X. Yeah.
So Bashro asked a question: can I get a new number plate on your car without buying a new bike or car? So I apparently can burn your number plate. You can burn your number plate and then get a new one to be there.
You can fit a new plate onto an old car, but you cannot fit an old plate onto an old car. You can only fit old plate to new car or new plate to old car.
I think what he means is that, right? He understands this, but can he do this without getting another vehicle?
Yeah, can.
Yes.
You basically nullify and burn your number. If you can burn your number, you can put number in, because people got issued the plate because of certain issues. You can get it done.
That's what I did, Con. When I bought the XC90, my first XC90, it came with the standard Volvo plate numbers. I forgot the number already lah. Then after a while, I bought the VIP plate and put onto my car. Same goes with my RS6. When I got the car, it wasn't my current RAE plate. Then I got myself a RAE plate. My Beamer as well. When I got the car, it was the old plate. Then I get the number that corresponds with my wife's birthday. Then it's on my Beamer.
So you didn't have to buy a motor to transfer the old plate over.
No need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can change number plates anytime.
Oh, then I know, but I thought that involved buying another vehicle.
No need.
Only Con does that. Only Con buy another vehicle for the number plate one. Everybody else in the world will do that. Only corn.
Yeah.
Well, we learned something new today. Okay, Bastiro, you've got a long wait.
How about this one? Weird project car from budget fast car. 30k. Toyota Mark II with 1JZ or Cefiro 8 with
I have a soft spot for this.
Once you go on the route of modifying cars, it's here. You keep continuing, like it's hard to put a price on it, lah. Really
it's not our.
It really
First
boils
of
down to
all,
your
it's
taste.
not our expertise. Secondly, after you won't just stop at 30k, right? You take 30k and buy a rear-wheel drive, Japanese crazy shit. I mean, are you gonna stop there? You're not gonna spend another 50,000, 80,000 to
Actually,
larger turbos, HKS this, Blitz that. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Let's. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think 20k or 30k would be enough. If you go that route. Even if you don't count your cost of buying the car, it may not be enough.
It's like people forget that you put an engine inside. Actually, engine cost to install. Then you go like, oh, my lines. Oh, then my
the wiring. Don't forget the wiring.
Mounting, or maybe harness. It add up, or then brakes. BBK brakes is a big brake kit without 5k. So it adds up, like, so it's not easy to say 30k on budget. You should buy a car for projects because there's no budget. You do it because you like it and you keep going on, so
Anna is the best person to talk about this.
A question over here. Private to private car sales process, buying with loan. I think this is we're still in car buying Q&A, so I guess this one kind of falls in it.
You just take the grant. Yeah, you take the grant, take your bank documents and all that, and walk into any banks, and then apply.
Right now, most banks don't accept walk-ins. They are they are very strict now. Don't accept walk-ins. From my because I've done private car sales, and why this was public bank. HQ in there's the HP in Chanchalin. You can see that they are all committing. Certain Maybank branches are committing, but not all branches. Generally, they don't want direct walk-in.
There are certain branches that do car loan, right?
Go to certain branches.
But somebody in the industry once enlightened me also. You see, the thing is that, right, for walk-in customers, these guys, you're walking in with a blank slate. Then all to compile all the documentations that the bank need to approve the loan. There's a lot of back and forth. Banks much prefer to liaise with used car dealers because the used car dealers will help the banks filter out. Okay, this is the checklist of documents. Everything compiled nicely. Give to the bank. The bank just look. Okay, sign, approve, or.
I mean, my advice to you, person is, you're more likely to get a loan from a bank where the car is currently under loan with. So the car is with the bank, it's more because they want to keep the business in. So they're more likely to actually do that because it's within them. Moment is with another bank,
car, right?
So in my case, my another bank, I had to go and pay off the bank first, full. Then up here. So if you go to the same bank as the seller, chances are better, but you got to hunt around. Not easy, but you got to hunt around.
So basically,
if you're buying, you generally in private car sales, if you're the seller, you don't arrange the loan. You ask the buyer to arrange their own loan. Right. This is the general advice because there's no salesperson. If the person is buying for you direct, you let the person engage their own banker, and then they will make full payment to once you get a sales agreement up. You can drop a sales agreement, invoice, whatever. The bank will also need to know your IC number. So when they create this loan document, it's intentional they will pay you anyway. So if you're the seller, right, it's good to go through a bank because the bank will be the sort of the person holding the money for you, right?
No, but Thomas, wait, let's clarify. The ruling currently is you even if you pay deposit, let's say I'm buying from Bobby, okay, I pay Bobby 10%, okay. When I go to the bank will say 10%, please pay the bank back.
Yes.
Bank now says they do not accept anybody paying deposit to someone else for a car. All the money is must be the bank, and then later they'll pay you back the money that you have to. So
Correct.
we are in the market right now.
Yes,
So
this is how it works. So if you take a booking fee, what I usually do is that you pay the bank everything, right? Then when the loan goes through, I give you back the booking fee lah. And then some sort of guarantee that will go through also ma. So yeah, but anyways, it's probably practically I want to answer this guy because he's probably the first time doing it. If you are selling the car, let the buyer apply their loan. Let them go through the hassle because that's what a salesman does. But unfortunately,
he's buying.
He's buying.
If you're gonna buy, you have to sort out your own loan, right? My advice for you, Crescent, is another way than what Con and Thana would say. You ask your friends who have bought cars before, who have taken loans, ask the agent to contact you, and you talk to the agent because the agent has an incentive to sell you the loan. So they will go through all the hassle, they'll get you the loan and stuff. So use these agents. Don't try to walk in the bank. That's my advice because the agents have to make money, they have to hit their targets. They will do all the difficult stuff for you. That's my advice. Yeah. Okay.
And then the JPG side,
the JPG side, the money directly to the person, pay to the bank, right? Sorry, Bobby.
No, then when it comes to the JPJ side, to save your hassle, when you go to JPJ, right, you see a lot of Chinese men with a sling bag one. I mean, not Chinese, whatever. Those people who have a sling bag standing in front of them. All of them are runners.
Yeah.
All of them are runners. All right. They help you is much faster. You just pay them like 150 ringgit, 100.
And general rule of thumb also, Puspa.com is usually done by the person selling you the car because they have to ensure the car is sellable. So the buyer usually the seller has to bear the Puspa.com cost. JPJ cost, this one usually you discuss among yourself right? The runner cost. But usually the seller have to ensure the car is sellable. So they have to put their car through Puspa.com inspection. Yeah.
Thana has a very good friend who's an awesome runner, I just use him. Sunil. So very nice guy.
Yeah. Get a runner. I highly recommend that. Yeah. Our queue, my uncle from Singapore wants to buy an Alphard, right? So he said, hey, we go JP. I'm coming down from Singapore. You take me to JPG. I say, uncle, you stay in the hotel, we have lunch, and then we get the JPJ to come and see us. Okay. He said, why? Malaysian efficiency. Then he said, okay, no problem.
Anyway, questions we got. Let me see. Scroll through here. How about this one? Toyota IST or Suzuki Swift?
What is a Toyota IST?
What's the IST, bro?
It looks like a Myvi one, like a hatchback. Yeah. Get the Suzuki Swift lah. Just get the Swift lah.
Swift.
Oh,
just get the Swift.
Get a Swift. 250K.
7-seater. Oh, hard.
A lot of people call this Toyota. Hey, what's that? Oh, and a 250K budget for SUV. Narrow down for us, or you get a used X3 or
Okay.
Yeah. Thana, you got any options?
Yeah, they're all fine. It's hard because from X70, I guess the question is, what is your priority? Is your priority the drive? Is the priority the interior? Interior is a big issue for you, so you got to ask yourself because the X70 is so good already. So you might go like, this is not upgrade anymore. You go to a BMW X3, like not so premium compared to X70.
XC60
Pardon?
XC60.
Exactly.
But then if you need the rear seats, then XC90 you can get second-hand XC90. But a new car, not a lot of option New car.
No option CX5, Tiguan.
Yeah.
All space, right? Yeah, Tiguan all space. Yeah, it's around 120,000.
It's a bit of a void, when it comes to new SUV choices.
No, God, just that they don't feel like an upgrade from X70. See, like that Volvo XC40, You have the BMW X1.
Yeah, the X. Yeah.
But
Right.
it won't feel
X1.
like an upgrade from X70.
Correct.
Right? The X70 is so good.
So this guy here, his brother booked a GLE 450. Anything else he wants to get except a Volvo?
Just
CKD
buy lah.
Cayenne.
Yeah.
Well, there's no other option really. It's that on an X5.
CKD Cayenne.
CKD Cayenne.
And then wait for 3 years. I have no idea what's the waiting list. Oh, I can tell you that's gonna be crazy. Wait.
You're not getting your car this year.
Questionable now, nowadays, yeah. Okay. Not options there. I think this one, the answer will be MX-5 Roadster 2017.
For me, I won't pay that much price for a GT86. 86 I'll pay 120, 110 I'll pay the older one. I won't pay the price. For this price, it's definitely the MX-5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a weekend car, bro.
No. As from a price perspective, for the value, it's the MX-5. But between the two, I might get the GT86 for a lower price. Yeah.
Actually, I get what you're saying, Thana.
Can be had for like 100K, 110K, right? Why spend 180K on a 86?
I agree. I mean,
there's so many
these three cars, yeah. I mean, I would pick the 86, but not at this price.
Yeah, get the older one.
Not at this price.
Now, if it is the MX-5, right, if you can wait for a while, wait for 2018, then you get the updated version with the higher horsepower with the telescopic steering. All right.
But the 2000, okay, then RF or Roadster, because 2018 onwards, Roadster 1.5, RF 2.0.
Serious?
Yes.
There's no more Roadster 2 liter.
No, after the facelift, the Roadster is 1.5.
Yeah. Yo, I prefer the
more power. There's more power. So the dilemma, isn't it? You like more power, but then you got the RF. I don't like the RF. I don't like the
RF either.
So the choice is you want more power or you want more open roof.
Then Roadster.
I would still go 1.5 actually.
Yeah, I'll go 1.5.
Yeah, the Roadster is way better looking. Yeah, and then the buffeting,
How much weight you save from the Roadster?
They say they improved the engine a lot in the 1.5. I don't know where it is, but they say the engine is improved.
I think not only the weight, Bobby, is where the weight is. The fact the weight is, it's a higher up of the car compared to lower.
Hey, 1.5 is 961 kg. Way.
Shit, it's damn lightweight.
961 way. The 1.5. Oh.
You can turbo everything Fadlane, but I think when you go down the whole of turbo concepts, one thing, second thing, next thing, it's a never-ending battle.
Oh, the RF is not very heavy also. It's 1116. Amazing engineering.
I mean, it's a lot compared to where the weight is.
Yeah, but 1.1 ton is not heavy. 1.1 with a mechanical folding hard top. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
132 horsepower.
Comparing a city sedan, X50, X70, trade off, he's selling off the Persona to get this for the sister family.
X50 no stock lor. We don't need to answer already. X50 you have to wait don't know how long. 2024 you get your car. Right. I'll get an X70. I'll get an X70 1.5.
It's newer.
Yeah, and Proton's 1.5 3-cylinder is very refined. Very, very refined. It's more refined than BMW's 1.5. Yeah, smoother.
I still remember that video that HP put out in Horizon. Con was explaining why the 1.5 is more the 3-cylinder, you know, and then Bobby said, "You think why you talk to me? I'm like Rachel like that."
Wow, that's a very old video.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember that one. I laughing so badly with that one. Wow, 2 hours 34 minutes already.
Yeah, let's end it. Last one.
Okay, I don't know what is this. All I know is that Con should get an F10 M5. That's all I know.
Yeah lah.
Con. You know, you said like Thomas, everyone has a soulmate car. Thomas wants the M2, right? Then Con is an M5. That's his soulmate car.
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah.
You love your white color seat, right?
Yeah.
They cost the same if it were fitted to an M5.
That's true.
So bad, we're kacau Con.
We're gonna do this every week until Con gets his M5. Guys, please send an M. If you have any friends who have M5, right, send them all to Con's shop to go let him wash.
Come.
Wash until he's like, must buy already, cannot already.
Yes. Come, bring them in. All sign up Enduro package.
I think Con is trolling us.
Huh?
Why?
He just say only after M5.
Yeah.
He still want another E39.
Okay, Con. If you get 4.4
E39, 325,
E39,
E39, 530, right? Is it the 530, right?
Yeah.
What?
And then E39 M5.
Okay, Con. How's Con?
Wait.
Why don't you consider a converted 4.4 V8 E39?
He don't want. That time Prakash got one beautiful one for sale.
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't honestly. I want to know. I want to know why not. If it's the sound, everything is there. Why not consider a converted mod unit?
He don't want.
Is it because it's too easy to get?
No.
It's a V8 ma. It's E39 ma.
No, it's different. He wants to be able to say, "I got an M5." That's it.
Yeah.
Cannot be converted. Cannot, even if the M5 is broken down, it's okay. It's an M5. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Con, I got one M5 F10.
Come, bring to the shop.
So you got M5 already. If you already got an M5 F10, right? Then you go for your GTR lah. What's the point? You buy another M5, same engine, higher tune. No point lah. Just go buy a GTR. Okay, if you already have an M5.
And
no
actually,
point.
you will lose less money on the GTR.
Okay, Mr. Bobby, please contact us on Facebook. Come to the shop. I will come also. We'll go and poison corn. Thomas will come also. Let's
come.
Huh? Oh.
Hey.
Is there what?
Gone, okay ma.
Manual.
Exactly. I seen this car before. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's manual. Seats are
Nice.
clean. Yeah. JD car some more.
Bro, complete it. 325, 525, 530, 540.
Oh, sweet.
Con cannot tahan the orange engine cover already.
That one can change one.
Yo.
I'll paint for you for free, Con.
Bro, 6-speed manual. Wow, anti-rust done, bro. Anti-rust done, really, bro. All the
I offered Con to pay his road tax last time. He also don't want to buy.
I think Con don't want to achieve his dream.
This car is more cheaper than Thomas's E30 318i. It's cheaper than the 318i.
And double the cylinders, right?
Guys, Con prefers the adjective. No, it's called a verb, right? Dreaming. Then he wants to continue dreaming. He wants the ing there. Yeah.
I
As long
want to drive
it's a
one.
dream.
Actually, you're right. Are there any in Malaysia?
God,
God.
Yes, there's some.
God.
I happen to know of one that received an offer of 250k. The owner said no deal.
So if today there's one for sale for 250k, would you buy one?
I don't have 250k cash to spend on one, unfortunately.
So
This is the car that you buy, and then you sell also around the same price.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hedging your bets.
E39 M5 is not worth buying. It's just the hype and the cult and all
Yeah.
that.
Hey, bro, serious. You know, Brandon
Yeah.
has one. He says it's not a great car. E60 for him was like, oh, he said E60 was so good.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
Hmm.
Ay.
Bobby asking Con.
Oh yeah.
Thinking of finding the money.
Hey, it'll be epic, bro. Really, if
Yeah.
Con get that car, right? 525, 530, 540.
I can imagine Con driving a manual E39 V8. Oh my god.
You see, Con, if you buy a F10 M5, right, there might come the day where you met an E39 M5 owner because you're already in the M5 group. And then one day, maybe you are having tea with the E39 M5 owner, right? Then he was like, hey, so nice, your F10 so fast, my one's damn slow. Actually, I got bored with my car already. Then you offer him, swap car lor, I don't take a cent from you. Then you got your E39 M5. But if you don't get your F10 M5, right, you are never invited into the M5 group. You will never get to meet an E39 M5 owner. And
yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Hmm.
See? Look at picture.
Yep.
Okay lah, stop kacauing Con. Next time Con don't want to turn our Monday live show already.
Hey, no, I will always be here. I'll always be here.
No, we want Con to you know to
No, because this year is the last year. This year is the last year to get those 180k, 190k M5.
But I do hear what Thomas say. I find that Bobby. I do what Thomas says, about as car guys, someone will see that the guy has got a kindred spirit for a car, like Thomas, his M2 and his Boxster. There's this kindred spirit about Thomas and M2 lah. You can't get any from M2, you know, from BMW, and Bobby and Audis and BMWs. There's something about there, you know, or now you know, but Con, for you, something about M5, BM. You are BM, you are BMW. So,
M5, bro.
Yeah,
M5.
yeah.
Kindred spirit. You made it together.
Getting there.
Yeah, it's your soulmate car, bro.
Soulmate.
It's your soulmate car.
So nice. So nice.
Well, I was there at this location where the picture is taken.
We know.
Yeah.
And then you are in the position to buy.
Bro, supercar performance in a sedan, bro.
What?
Supercar power in a sedan.
Come, guys, need more people to book Enduro Watch packages. Then they'll afford my M5 soon enough.
And then get an M5.
Are you already? No. No, the current ones that they're left are the ones that are doing a really good job. So they are the ones who will help me along the way.
Okay.
M5.
So guys, help us share this session and get more people, get more friends to watch it, to support our show. Help us share this. All right, and let everybody know if they have a car buying question. Come to us every Monday. Okay. It's time to end the session. It's been almost 3 hours already. Good night, everybody. See you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night.